Total turn around, baby, go and drop it down. Drop it down.
By the way, Lonnie, outside Pop going crazy. Enes been moving around doing his thing. I see Dean going crazy. And also, I was my boy named Quilly. Quilly back on the gram still, you know what I mean, entertain them. And he dropping music and moving around. I'm glad that he's doing it. But trust and believe, when I invite anybody up, I'm not their security. So I'm hoping, because when everybody came up
this nigga's wow.
interviewed me, they all told me the same thing.
I'm trying to make it bigger, y'all. It'll be hard.
Beware. You're like, drop. Nigga, they even invited me to Philly. I'm like, which, by the way, I do go to Philly, but nigga, wherever the fuck this is, I'm not at. If you will catch me in Philly at the Wells Fargo Center, at the places where I do financial business, you will never catch me on some dirty street block. You know what I'm saying?
That's the fact.
Let's keep it a beat. Somebody said act. What? Anyway, no, I feel bad for this. And by the way, you know, I want to put some positivity in this. Mike Knox, I'm hoping that you are aware of this video going out and that you're not incited to react differently after this video is posted and people's comments. It's the internet. People gonna laugh. People gonna have fun at your expense because they think something happened. We don't know if nothing happened. I'm hoping they didn't beat you up, right? I'm hoping, right? Because this would be a pretty slimy move. Beat you up, get you to record a video, then post video after you're apologizing or whatever. But I'm hoping nothing else comes out of this. No more violence or no violence at all. Because obviously you probably got family, kids. And these guys got family kids. Like, let's be honest. Like, this nigga look about 40. You look about 50. I'm sorry. Like, if that's not gonna be, y'all might both have been on the way to go get a colonoscopy and ran into each other. So I'm hoping that, you know what I mean? It's one thing when we're talking about the young rappers, right, who are into it with each other. They're following the footprint from the last generation, but they're also kind of ignorant to the ramifications, and they're just wild. But when you see older rappers or older people who've been in the game look like they're ready to crash out, my nigga, if y'all want your lives to be 40 years old to go crash out, your obituary gonna be why. He spent half his days on earth in a jail cell.
I gotta put it like this because I don't feel like nothing with y'all. Like for it to look like this, I just zoomed in and stuff. You seen it was small. I'd be having a fight with it, and you know what I'm saying, and resizing it and stuff like that. So I don't feel like messing with it, so I'm gonna just leave it like this.
I'm being honest with you, like you're like a senior citizen in the streets at 40. Like Meek is 40. Like, come on. If you're still running around here taking penitentiary chances, trying to kill people, I'll cover y'all try. That's it. Anyway. Somebody say any comment on the drinking show? What are you talking about? All right. Meek is so slick. That nigga said, we sticking together. Yeah, if you beat the brakes off a nigga, of course, nigga, he probably was stuck to the ground after and he had to peel him off the ground. Like, oh, like, nigga made it seem like it was bad news. We're sticking together. You're right. All right. Back. What else? Now, by the way, before they start blaming, I don't want nobody to blame me. I'm gonna go check on my man, Pound Stop, Pop, Willie, E. I can't have nothing happen to y'all niggas. I can't have nothing to happen to y'all because you know what they're gonna do. They're gonna act like y'all not grown men. They're gonna blame it all on me. Yo, this is actual, y'all getting fucked up. Like, whoa, no. No. Okay? So I'm gonna check on my guys, make sure they're good. Okay, because I guess Meek Mill and his goonies is running through Philly on a revenge tour, beating niggas up. I don't want anybody I interviewed them. Okay, but they're gonna blame it on me.
Hey, that's real. That's real. That's real.
Roddy Ricch dropping some shit. Yo, Michael, man, you just told me I need my hat back.
Roddy coming back. Roddy trying to make a comeback, man. Y'all heard his last song? He trying to make a comeback. You feel me?
Anyway, we'll get back to that in a little bit.
But Roddy Ricch.
Stay away from like Kendrick and Drake for a bit, and also I'm trying to stay away from I'm trying to stay away.
Hold on, y'all. I'm reacting to this live. But Roddy Ricch is making a comeback now. But his hit, like his song, Box, whatever that shit called, it's so big, bro. It's like a diamond record, isn't it? Like it's so big, bro. He gonna forever be straight. You feel me? As far as that, his record's so big. If it's diamond, he's good. He's good. If that record didn't go diamond, I would say he definitely fell off. But because of that record did go diamond, he has room to fuck up, basically. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, he good. He good. But he definitely needs another hit for sure. But he doesn't have to rush. It could be 5 years. I give him like 5 years max. You feel me? From whenever the box drop, you that nigga like 5 years. You feel me? Like 5 years. He'll be. That's my thoughts on that.
From this sexy red topic, we're gonna get into it, but maybe in a little bit. Anyway, yo, chat, I want y'all to give
I had to
big
react to this live because I be meaning to react to this, but I be doing so much stuff and doing stuff. So I'd rather react to it live. That way I can just
heralded romance with
upload
comedian
it.
Drewski has ended. Now, I personally believe that was a move. That was,
bro, that shit was so fake, bro. And when I pause the video, I'm coming back up. Like I told you guys, I don't feel like messing with this and all this other stuff. So I'm just gonna leave it like this for now. But besides that, I ain't gonna lie to you guys, bro. I already knew it was fake. It was unbelievable. And I'm not even trying to be funny with Drewski, you know what I'm saying? He a cool, cool comedian and shit. But bro, we gotta be real, bro. Like, we gotta be real for ourselves. Either it was fake, Ruby was playing him, she a player, or it just didn't work out. But it just didn't work out. It's so far behind. Um, and I ain't gonna cap with you, bro. I would do something like that, like on some real shit. I would be in a fake relationship just to get people talking, and I don't see nothing wrong with that. That's like some speed dating shit. You feel me? As long as both parties is cool, for the time being. But it's different if Drewski went into it. It was like, okay, I'm gonna try to get this woman to goddamn change to try to get her to goddamn, saying fall in love. I mean, even if he did, that's cool too, but don't be delusional, nigga, if it don't work out, you know? And I can really talk like this because I just be knowing about shit just from experience. But I like it. I be having fun though, honestly. Like not like that, but I'm just saying like I don't take a lot of shit serious that maybe some of you guys still take serious. I just be like, okay, it is what it is. Uh, let's get back to it.
100,000% made to elevate both brands.
Mhm.
It does wonders for an artist or a comedian or an actor when they get in a relationship.
Yeah, that's it.
I know that Idris did with Snowfall. Yeah, he was possible. Y'all niggas know him Snowfall. He started dating Lori Harvey. He started getting different eyes. He's probably he's now turning to be sex symbol or whatever, and probably will get different way. It has helped him no matter what and how the relationship turned out. So Drewski, and I know you're probably saying, what the fuck did Drewski gain from Ruby Rose? Because most of these relationships usually go in favor of the woman. Ruby Rose is on OnlyFans popping that ass. She on there like basically showing nude pictures, kind of, and he even said to one particular fan, she literally said, when they were saying, how does your man feel about you sending shit, like sending explicit videos to me? And she said, you know, so again, obviously that part wasn't her. That's probably like an agency typing. But regardless, she made the announcement that appears that she's single. This is what she said.
Favorite love song? Favorite love song?
Okay, so it appears that if this romance has ended, I think we had realized, you know, I think some people thought it was for a skit. Most people were smart enough to realize this shit was fake, but most people thought it was for a skit. I figured it wasn't for a skit. It was more like a music video or it was like an agency. I guarantee 100% this is an agency. Your agent will come up with some shit like this. Yo, Juicy, we trying to get you into a different bag. We're about to start getting you into the movies, right? We want you have a lot of your audience that's this demographic where you could really boast in it. Even though I still think that, you know, I think women were tuning into Juicy already, but they weren't looking at it in the light that, you know what I mean? Like with all due respect to Drewski is one of the niggas who a lot of the skits you see him playing, he's playing a woman. I'm not being disrespectful to him at all.
No, that is a fact. That is a fact.
It was one of those things where I think it affirmed his sexuality. Like, look, these are the type of juicy.
Shit funny though.
Playing, you know what I mean?
Like Drewski, he found his lane, bro. Shit funny. You feel me? You know, I fuck with it as far as, you know, it being funny, but I understand what Akademiks trying to say. He don't got that woman audience. You feel me? Like me, majority of my audience is women. You know what I'm saying? My analytics, my demographic is women and kids. Not on no weird shit, but I'm saying as far as them watching my content or listening to my music. So excuse me. So it's like, you know.
Even somebody in the chat said getting some of his niggas to say I hit it is a crazy word. Now, here's the thing too, is I think Drewski's going into acting. Like most of his skits that definitely went viral is him playing like a ratchet girl. Like I'm pretty sure he don't go down the Tyler Perry route, being a nigga playing women. You know what I'm saying?
But you never know. That's probably what he answered. You know? As long as it's entertaining, and it's not, you know, hold up, man, hold up. As long as it's entertaining and as long as it's not no same sex doing shit with the same sex, you feel me? Then we good. You know, so shit you know and Drewski doing now is entertaining. I fuck with it. Um, but just don't, and I'm not saying he is or he's on some other shit. I'm just saying that's the type of shit I wouldn't want to see. But other than that, you know, he doing his thing, bro. But yeah, him and goddamn Ruby, bro, no, nigga. No. I don't know why y'all believe that shit, bro. That shit was so out the ordinary. You feel me? So it's like, no, bro. No. But Ruby Rose, listen, if you ever see this, fuck with me for real. Like shit. We could do the fake shit. We could do the real shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's whatever. You feel me? So y'all hit up Ruby Rose for me. In her comments. Just drop. Tag her. Feel me? Tell her Scorpio's like with it. You feel me? So yeah.
So If you ask me, I think that was the kind of I think his brand is gonna ramp up a little bit in terms of the seriousness and he's about to take on he's still gonna be fun, but he's gonna take on a lot of different roles. And I do think that was part of he's he's a lit nigga, he's dating some girl, whatever. I think they staged most of the shit. This is my personal, I could be wrong. I think they staged a couple of shit, they kissing doing this out there. And I think his brand only goes up from here. You know what I mean? So this isn't a bad thing for him, right? But I don't think that, I think some people are thinking of Drewski's home crying, sad. So did he fuck? Man, it's Ruby Rose. Of course he fucked. I mean, like, even if it was, Ruby Rose was one of those. Like, even if it was like some.
Nah, I ain't gonna put that on her, bro. I ain't gonna put that on her, and I'm not gonna put that on him. No, dude. Listen, depending on what it is, defines if he fucked or not. You feel me? Because he could have been in on it. Could have been like, yeah, let's go ahead and fake this. She like, okay, nigga, you popping right now, so let's go ahead and put this shit together. And he like, okay, cool. Or it could have been a situation where shit, they hit it off for real, for real. And I'm not talking about sex or anything, but got a vibe, and they just started fucking with each other. You feel me? And in that case, then yeah, he could have hit in that type of case. Um, Other than that, I don't know. I don't feel like he hit for real. Like not even on no playing shit, bro. I feel like this shit was put together, so I don't feel like he hit. Because if it was put together and it was fake and it was just for some clout shit, this nigga didn't hit, bro. I'm just being real. Like, I'm just being real. But y'all
Fake it.
comment,
She'll
y'all
actually
comment below
you know what I
if
mean?
y'all
It's
did.
one of those. So believe what happened. But her announcing that it's over, I think that contract is over. Contract is over for them to pretend now she can go back to being herself. Because let's be clear. Women like Ruby Rose they come. Like what type of guy she is. She fucks Party, Savage, Young Thug, 21 Savage.
Nigga crazy.
Lil TJ, DDG, like when women have a type, they have a type. You know what I mean? Yo, it was so funny watching when they used to post them on social media, and that's what I keep trying to tell you on like Shade Room. It's so like in life, most things are about. It's about if you're like Juicy is pretty like. All of a sudden, all them bitches do like, oh, every girl likes a funny nigga. She is not dating this nigga. He could be hilarious, which he is. She's not dating this nigga unless it's Drewski, and I just personally feel it's a fake ass relationship. Okay. Anyway. Still, congrats to Drewski. I think he got coming from this, and congrats to Rudy Rose, who probably ran up her OnlyFans, which is probably her yes. All right. Fuck it. Who cares? Okay. I'm trying to do some topics and not get to the main topics. Pop Smoke's Killer just released on TV. Yeah, I seen it today, man. Pop Smoke's Killer. Student killed Pop Smoke. I see them cutting off. He was cutting off his ankle monitor. Which I'm being honest with you. Yo, it has to scare them. Look at the niggas who killed Pop Smoke. Turned him into his experience. And now, by the age, he's like 21 or 22, he's free, and he's just free as a bird. He's cutting off his ankle monitor. He basically had also a different caption. His first caption has said, "Come find me." That's what his first caption said. I seen it earlier. But now he changed it. He says, "This isn't to influence any negative behavior. This is what I've been dealing with my whole life. So to be violated my safety, I refuse to let them permit conflicts. But you know, you gotta imagine, as much as we're Pop Smoke fans, and you're probably like faulted by him and like disgusted by this guy because he took his life. This guy in Cali is probably like a boss. Like, you know what I mean? He's known for taking out somebody who everybody knows. He's known as a killer. He's free. He's young. You know, bitch is still gonna fuck him. And to keep it real, he's probably gonna kill again. Do I think there's gonna be any retaliation for him? I don't think so. But do I think in a couple of years, does he end up going back to jail, or probably, you know, fortunately gets into some other shit? Yeah. There's not changed behavior, right? Now, I did say this, and when someone first sent me this, that this guy was gotten out. Yo, and this is a culture art. And I could only control what my platform does, but I hope my counterparts, including Vlad TV and No Jumper, not give him a platform. We do not want to hear. There is no side of the story that we want to hear. Okay, and not because we aren't interested in what happened. It's because you have to understand that, you know, other than this reporting of like, okay, he's out. This guy's gonna try to make money off capitalizing off the death of Pop Smoke and the fact that, and I think if we're all responsible, or at least have some type of, you know, common solidarity. Again, I don't think it will happen. I don't think Vlad or Adam was this nigga. But if I did see this nigga, I'm going to talk about how he killed Pop Smoke. I will be fucked. All right. Please don't follow me. Okay. Some real quick things, and I guess we'll touch on some Julio thing right now. So let me see, WFLA now, the YouTube channel. So there is reports coming out, or at least, you know, the police chief kind of updated people that they are getting very close to having an arrest in the murder of Julio. Let's see if we can find that. I'm trying to find the full clip. Search here. Okay. This is what the police chief said. His name is Chief Burkhardt.
They're working day in and day out on this case. They're developing some good leads. We're working closely with Jacksonville Sheriff's Office. We're working with our statewide prosecutor, our federal partners, the ATF and the FBI, and our local prosecutor, Susie Lopez. And
that is good. One thing we're realizing is that they're working with federal authorities on this. And because of that, I do believe that, you know, 100% they're going to have an arrest, right? I mean, I think there's significant leads already. I think what the chief is talking about,
I can guarantee you that we're going to be following up and making an arrest in that case. Absolutely. We're looking at the social media. We're working with our
watching the stream,
Jacksonville partners, getting in.
Hey, watching the stream is crazy.
Definitely at the top of our priority. So again, that's part of our investigation, but indications are that there is some type of relationship there. So the ones involved that night, we didn't have any ties in Tampa. So again, but that is part of our investigation. We're working day in and
yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. I was actually surprised that the chief said even this. He's speaking to a lot of communities where maybe you could already push it up. The community is that in terms of they're basically saying, I don't know what it's about. We do think it got to do with the community, obviously, the Young Ways group, Julio's group, and he basically almost says, we didn't really know any Thai people in Tampa because those guys live in Jacksonville, which is about like 3 hours away. but they're seemingly saying it's part of that war. So it doesn't look like Julio
I've been
had
to
beef with
Jacksonville
somebody else in
before.
Tampa and they killed him.
I fuck with
It feels like
Jacksonville
they're saying
Beach.
it's those
Fine.
particular guys, right? It's kind of interesting. Yeah. If you ask me, they're going to figure out this case really quickly. So if we're going on just if we're going on the resources they have, and obviously we did a bunch of digging here. We kind of figured out some interesting parties that you would probably want to not only question, maybe check their phone, check their Instagram DMs, do a warrant on that, see what was deleted, see if they set messages unsent, all that saved, whether it's in vanish mode or not. Like vanish mode is only to make sure your bitch can't find out, but cops can't. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, I think what they probably would have had is they're gonna trace whatever, because the other people who shot Julio were in the car, right? So they have surveillance footage of it happening, and they probably could trace that car back, probably even to Jacksonville if it came from Jacksonville. Why? Hey, even if they didn't know license plate, which a lot of like criminals try to do, thinking they're getting away with it, you're not gonna drive 3 hours without getting pulled over without a license. That's number one, right? So there's going to be a record of that car going through some type of some tolls, some checkpoints, like intersections with cameras. There's going to be some record of all that happening, traveling to the area where the crime happened, and then they could probably do their due diligence and figure out who was in the car. Bro, it's a bunch of niggas doing crime like it. These are the dumbest things I like. It doesn't take too much, and the police have all the amenities in the world. Not only is niggas telling on themselves online, they're gonna sit back, watch streams like this. They're gonna sit back, watch Instagrams like the people's Instagram, and just run 20 warrants. Not even leave the house. Look at all these niggas' messages. Run warrants on their phone numbers. Look at all their phone numbers, who they called, and look at their Snapchat. You even Snapchat give it up to. And they're gonna figure out all of this. So 100%. Once they mention the FBI, it clearly tells me that this shit will be solved. It only kind of gives me a hint though that there might be a bigger investigation that maybe the feds have been waiting to try to bring down. And that could be somewhat of a RICO case in the sense that these factions been beefing back and forth, but locally in Jacksonville, they've never arrested either party in some huge RICO indictment. They usually arrest, okay, these are the 3 niggas involved with this murder, but they don't arrest the whole gang. So once you hear the FBI, yeah, the niggas is fine. But let me ask you a question. And by the way, I'm not here to speak to if I see some people saying Julio wanted to die. Maybe he did. I don't know. Like, again, the way he was moving and stuff he's already put out in the air wasn't the best, wasn't the smartest. But I think in most of these cases, I've always said most of these things are really dumb. This is trading lives, right? So I imagine the people who killed Julio, whether they knew it or not, they traded their life for his, right? And that's what a lot of revenge crime is. Maybe not in Chicago, because only in Chicago can you go on a kill streak. Like you can go on a kill streak like wow, you kill 7 people and still nobody catches you. Jesus Christ, like that's crazy. In most places, when you kill somebody, they eventually catch you, right? And you don't usually get to kill other people. So I usually look at these retaliatory shootings or killings as, okay, you just traded your life in a jail cell to get that person out. Maybe that's a good compromise, but it's never, oh, okay, you get off scotch-free. So the guys who did this, they're all gonna go to jail for life. Same with X. Those guys with X traded their life for his. It's kind of how it goes. It's kind of unfortunate. You might say, what the fuck am I talking about? The niggas who killed Julio are gonna go to jail for life. Like, stop acting. There's nobody getting. Bro, if I could solve a fucking murder on a stream, you think the fucking police force and the FBI can't solve it, motherfucker? They're gonna get caught. They're gonna go to jail for life. They're gonna get convicted. These niggas are dumb and broke. They don't got no money for no lawyer. Trust me, they're getting railroaded. They're getting 60 years. So what I'm saying is, if you killed your op, even if your op was clowning you about your other dead people, and you killed your op, you traded his life for yours. That's how it goes. He goes to hell, and you go to jail. That's how it goes.
Going to hell is
I'm
crazy.
so confused. Y'all are confused. Like, nigga, this is. I look at most of this. Most of these criminals aren't smart enough to get away with it, or they're not doing the crime in a district or a precinct like Chicago, where the police is so overwhelmed, and all their witnesses get killed before anybody could even cooperate. That they just have a bunch of cold cases. The majority of places in the United States, they capture the person who do the killing. So I'm saying, guys, let me not explain. It's only stupid people. Okay. All right. Speaking about killers, yo, I'm gonna be honest, chat. It was kind of shocking when I seen Sexy Red and Caleb B going at it. Now, people are still speculating this was real. Caleb B is King Von's sister. Sexy Red obviously is an artist doing Sexy Red. Anyway, they were seemingly beefing over Chief Keef. Now, it started with Caleb B saying, let's be a family, and she tagged Sexy Red, and she posted a picture of
And
her
I ain't
kissing
gonna lie, bro.
Chief Keef.
I ain't gonna lie. Kayla, but she fine as hell, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, she pretty. Pretty. I feel like she pretty.
Sexy Red why take? Okay? Then Caleb B was going to play love songs in the back.
Ew.
Then he had Sexy Red, who said, to play that game. He posted a picture of Chief Keef on some Taco Tuesday with. Okay? I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Chief Keef looks like a reformed savage. This nigga looks sober. He doesn't look leaned out. He's wearing clothes that fit. He looked like, yo, he looked like a metrosexual savage. He looked like a metro savage.
Look
I
like
ain't gonna lie to you.
Cheeky look like a drill professor. A drill professor. No, Cheeky been killing the game. He came back, bro. Like, bro, the Cheeky era, bro. I can compare it to the NBA YoungBoy era. Like, you feel me? But the Cheeky era was like the best era. I ain't gonna lie. Like that whole time back in 2012, 2013, 14, all that, bro.
Like Chief Keef, he looks very cleaned up. And by the way, it's a good thing. Don't take it as this. He looks healthy. He looks really healthy because there was times that Chief Keef looked like, remember when he did all them interviews, he looked like he was in another fucking realm. Okay. Sexy Red also posted herself with Chief Keef's chain or like his pendant. And yeah, posted by her, you know what I mean, Poochie. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. I want, like, with all due respect, if you fucking King Von's sister and Sexy Red Raw, you a bold motherfucker. You one bold motherfucker, man. Like, that's when you know God really on you.
I definitely wouldn't fuck neither of them, bro. Here's the thing, bro. Take a pretty girl or take a girl with clout. They're out. Some of them, I'm gonna say some. I'm not gonna say all, but some of them is definitely fucking, bro. The prettier she is, the more she's fucking. Cause a woman that is like a six, you feel me? She gonna have a lot of standards, unnecessary standards, because of she a six. But goddamn, she gonna have them standards though. So the pretty girl is fucking more than the girl that's a six, bro. I'm trying to tell you.
The side. And I gotta imagine, Chief Keef gotta think God is on his side. Made it out of Chicago, didn't get shot, didn't get killed. Of course he could have bought. Nigga, I would think this is a petri dish of STDs. Chlamydia, gonorrhea, little syphilis floating around. I could imagine Chief Keef saying, if I made out of Chicago, like, a little chlamydia gonna stop me. You know what I mean? What's the problem? You know what I mean? Anyway, Sexy Red also hopped back on to say some real shit. Listen to this.
You can't run me off that easy now. I guess we gotta shred it deeper. We sharing these niggas.
Now, this is why for all the women who, women are the biggest hypocrites. Women who claim to be pro-women, but only support the behavior in women that they would never want their daughter to be, and they're not naturally are. Like, for example, Sexy Red. Sexy Red has been pushing, hey, I have STD. The women who love Sexy Red, if you accuse them of having an STD, they would get offended. They would be offended. Yeah, they have Sexy Red. She first came out and said, "Bert."
I don't know. I mean, you never know, shit. But I think she's just saying that shit just to, have a reaction. I mean, I don't know why would you go that far just to get a reaction. But she could not, bro. All of this could be a lie. She's just using it for marketing purposes. But if it's true, that is fucking disgusting, and I would be like, fuck no. It's like talking about it. Like, no. If it's true. You feel me?
Red is here in this video saying, yo, you ain't gonna run me off the block. Let's share this thing. Now, by the way, and this is what I keep telling you, Sexy Red is really a psyop. Like, she's really a mold to get rid of this whole feminist movement. Because the feminists are gonna be like, oh no, go Sexy. You have a right to do what you want. Except I said this about a rapper named Cupcake way back in the day.
Cupcake.
Yo,
What
she
the
had
fuck?
a song called "Suck That Dick to the Cup."
Oh,
And then she had a
girl,
video.
okay, I was about to
She had
say.
a cum on her face. And I always said the women who are feminists, they support other women's rights to be hoes, even though they're not hoes. They support their rights to be hoes until it's too far. Like, you know what I mean? Until you start comparing them to them. So anyway, I'm saying this is one of the reasons I love Sexy Red. Sexy Red is pushing all the things that women supposedly want to reverse, but they're just
Yeah, I fuck with Sexy Red music. Like, I fuck with her home.
I'm not gonna lie. When she said this, and by the way, this is probably all promotion for the song. Who cares? Again, you gotta think about Sexy Red with the message. She's pushing overt messages, and this is why, like, you know what I mean, the rest of those women are kind of relevant, like the city girls, because she's number one, the best at it, and she seems like most authentic. She's saying, fuck all, like, you ain't gonna run me off. We can share the dick. Yo, as a guy hearing that, music to my fucking ears. She's pushing polygamy, pushing PE. That's the type of P we want to be pushed. Polygamy. You get what I'm saying? Like, this is exactly what I would. Yo, let me tell you this. As a dude, when you watch this, did you get mad and be like, yo, for all the side chicks that are like, I have one of my side chicks say, you not about to run me off? Usually when a side chick or the main chick pop out, somebody leaves. They be like, we not sharing no nigga. Fuck you can have that dusty ass nigga. His dick little anyway. I've been waiting for a girl to say, you ain't gonna run me off. We gonna have to share his dick. Like, yes, this is beautiful. So this is why when y'all ask me why I like Sexy Red, oh, she's horrible. Like, I pray I don't have daughters. Because if my daughter look up to Sexy Red,
Yeah.
But women have now, I think it's on just some weird pretense, supported people like Sexy Red, not knowing everything Sexy Red is saying. It more goes to help out dudes. She promotes hoeing, fucking around, no commitment, getting fucked raw, pound town, baby daddy culture, sharing dick. Hey, fuck it. I'm not mad at it. So again, when she says, I said, damn. I wish a side chick of mine back in the day would have said this shit like, yo, you not about to run me off, we about to share that nigga dick. That's good.
You know what I'm saying? You can't run me off that easy now.
That's what
I guess we gotta shred it deep.
Yeah, there you go.
We sharing these niggas.
There you go.
Bro, I on some real shit, bro. I fuck with it, but I wouldn't. I'll be like, bro, you gotta go now. Cause what the fuck is you talking about, bro? That actually turned me off. Like, I wouldn't want you to say it out loud like that. You feel me? Like, you could still try to fuck with me or whatever. But you just come out and be like that. No, nigga, like that shit is gonna turn me off. Like,
Now, Sexy Red, we all think she is what we think she is. We think Sexy Red is a ratchet rodent sent from hell. Basically,
I ain't gonna say all that. I don't know what the hell
but
she
we know
is.
she's here to turn women into whores, to encourage low self-esteem behavior, and trust and believe.
Bro, this nigga is going in, bro. He's going in. I wouldn't let my kids listen to Sexy Red. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Or no kids, period. Honestly. But other than that, as far as her as a person, I couldn't say. I don't fucking know. I never met it. I never met the girl. So
You're never gonna get guys telling you, yeah, that's some low self-esteem. We're gonna let you rock out. That's why I've always
now
said
that is true. That is true. That is true.
Wait, y'all just want to basically dress up selling vagina? Yeah, I'm just fucking on a rich ass scamming ass nigga. Bro, niggas don't deserve no pussy. Okay, so you know you're kind of saying that you're for sale. Okay.
I ain't gonna say all that, but I ain't gonna lie. Like the term "broke niggas don't deserve no pussy," I actually disagree because you giving him some cat might get him to wake up and start putting in the work and being, you know, the best version that he can be, like LilScorpioKing. You feel me? So it might motivate him to do what he need to do. You feel me? So, but besides that, I've been down bad in situations and I still got me some pussy. Like it is what it is, bro. Like that's a natural, bro. You know, homeless people be fucking. It is what it is. Like I don't care about the universal rules. I don't follow universal rules. I follow the law. You feel me? Because I have to. But other than that, I don't follow. You feel me? The rules.
Right? When you see somebody doing something that's helping you out, you ain't gonna stop. Go ahead. Fuck it. Go ahead.
Oh, also
Go ahead.
that too. Yeah, like that's really some just some free game to women. Like you can be out here hoeing. I'm gonna be real with you. I ain't gonna tell you unless you like a family, you know what I'm saying? Something like that, whatever. But I'm saying like I ain't gonna be like, yo, you need to sit down and no, nigga. I might get in on the phone and call it a day. Like let you be you. Like yeah, we ain't gonna try to motivate you and be like, no, you don't need to be out here having whatever the case may be. Like that is a fact.
Well, Sex Red continued, which by the way, you know what I mean? This is what I'm saying, man. Chief Keef is like a goddamn reformed savage, man. Yo, she got this motherfucker Chief Keef in the goddamn kitchen like Gordon Ramsay, nigga. This nigga got on a pin. Well, he got on striped pants. He got clothes that fit. Got his little bifocals. Got his stocking cap. His dreads look like they're in tune. This is one of the few pictures. This one I knew, yo, Chief Keef really changed his life. This is the first picture of Chief Keef I've seen in 10 years that he don't look like he think. I swear. I swear. That's what I knew. Like, I said, yo, Chief Keef, bro, you gotta be happy for him. You gotta be happy for him. This is the first picture of Chief Keef. I look at him like, yo, this nigga don't even look like he's stinking right now. This thing look like he look like he smell like Dove soap. Like, let's keep it a bean, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, Chief Keef is doing good in life
Bro,
now,
why
man.
does he
Something
talking
to encourage it.
about how a nigga smell?
Taco Tuesday with the Chirac Gordon Ramsay. Taco Tuesday! I can't knock it. Imagine that. Yo, imagine that nigga making that taco on four of them graves on my keys. Nigga making a 5-course meal. And by the way, niggas was telling me, this is not a 5-course meal. Nigga, in Chirac, nigga, where niggas is eating Cheetos and cheese from the corner store and calling it dinner. This is a goddamn 5-course meal. I mean, what more could you want? What more could you want? Yo, this shows. Yo, listen, all y'all gotta do is take these niggas out of Chicago. Yo, this shows it's the environment you in that create the product that what it is. You know the term product of my environment? They moved Chief Keef to Calabasas, nigga, and this nigga look like he's dressing like he's walking to the golf course, nigga. He got pants that fit. His pants is on his hip. The nigga wearing a belt. Oh, hell no. He's wearing a belt that is not like a Gucci belt that's just like being shown like a fucking superhero, like you know that thing the superheroes be having their little gadgets in? Yeah, I know the niggas in GBE who was doing all the gangster shit is mad the hell at this, man. Like, what the fuck? Did we do this for this nigga living in multi-million-dollar mansions, eating tacos with hoes? Now, I'm gonna keep it a beat. Yeah, this is a real shit right here. What the fuck? This is hilarious right here. So, Kayla B posted a picture of him in the car. And then she posted a picture of her rocking his chain. And then posted another picture. Yo, this is what I know. What I say, yo, damn. This was the end of the world, John. Like, yeah. Bro, I've never seen Chief. Like, this is Chief, nigga. Now, I'm going to keep it a beat with y'all, Chad. I'm going to keep it a beat. First of all credit to my man, Chief Keef. Let's act like this is not promo right now. But let's keep it a beat. If my nigga Sosa Velli ran a double header, a savage double header, made one bitch tacos, then split the other bitch's taco, you feel what I'm saying? Even though, to keep it real, yo, this nigga's dentist gotta be like, yo, my nigga, his dentist gotta be working overtime. Because if he eating sexy red pussy and Caleb eating pussy, nigga, it gotta be a hard job keeping them teeth this way. I ain't gonna hold you. Anyways, this is what I thought immediately when I saw this, chat. You know what I thought? With all due respect, nigga, if I'm King Von, I'm faulting this nigga Chief Keef. Nigga, I didn't kill half of Chicago to go die and watch my sister share a dick with another rat bitch, and the dick she sharing is Chief Keef. Hell no. Fuck that. He bust down 100K in motherfucking in O-Block. I'm haunting that nigga. What's the point of killing half of Chicago if this gonna happen? Bob right now is saying, ain't this a bitch? I know I didn't smoke that nigga for my sister to be doing this. On Foldham Grave. I'm telling you, bro, I give permission to King Von to haunt that nigga Sosa. It's no way. It's no way. By the way, is this wrong? It's no way, bro. Bro, imagine you done killed half of Chicago. You die, and you feel like you said, all right, man, we finally put up my gun. Time for me to rest up and look what they got going on down on earth. All of a sudden, somebody tap you on the shoulder. Yo, bro, you might have forgot one more. Yo, look who dated your sister. Nigga, what? The nigga who left O-Block, he ain't give out O-Block chains. He ain't give out no O-Block chains. What? I know Von Tight. Von Tight is a motherfucker. He ain't give out no O-Block chains. I did. He ain't bust out 100K. I did. He ain't end the war with 63rd. I did. He ain't get FBG Duck killed. Well, I guess I can't say those words and put it on me. Hell no. He did. Wait. Why y'all saying that? What you mean? What you mean? What I mean that King Von looking down? I don't think King Von. What y'all trying to say? I think I know King Von is either. King Von is either like. Ain't this a bitch? Yeah, it gets even worse. So Sexy Red says how I taste. Then Caleb B says, damn, he ain't even changed the outfit. I fucked him on my period in that outfit.
That's disgusting. That is disgusting. I just realized what the fuck this nigga said.
Yo, he gotta keep on saying
That shit is
like,
disgusting.
yo, bro, stop. I see why you stole that nigga diapers. I see why you stole that nigga baby diapers and baby clothes. What the? What? Nigga ain't even been gone 4 years yet. Yo, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, chat. And by the way, this is no hate or this is Caleb B. So Caleb B, if you see this, I'm not hating you. I'm just making it's not stress. I get it. But I'll say this though. The absolute worst thing though is the sister of the lit nigga becoming famous. And now, you know what happens when a rapper, these days, when a rapper is like a rapper don't claim a girl, so you don't have no like the shade room side of Twitter always wants to make an ancillary female to every male rapper famous because they could identify with the female. They want the girlfriend to be famous. They want the sister or the mama to be famous. Or they'll even gravitate sometimes to the kids. Because those are things they can relate to. With all due respect to Kayla B, I don't know her doing anything else but being Von's sister. She's super popular. And the thing is, when rap outlets like myself refer to her, we call her King Von's sister. When they refer to her, they'll call her Kayla B. So she does have some type of whatever notoriety that's, I guess, kind of outside of Von. But for us, we don't see that as that, right? Now, unfortunately, when this happens, it only goes into like the worst of like. I'll give you an example. It's like Polo G's sister. Like, what the fuck do we know Polo G? Like, why do we even have to know Polo G's sister? But somehow we know Polo G's sister. The internet has made the siblings famous more than the goddamn rappers themselves. And all the things we keep seeing consistently are things that make us feel secondhand embarrassment for the person who happened to be the actual rapper. Now, as I say this, and by the way, let me finish this story because it apparently culminates with Sexy Red dropping a music video that seems to show that she was a part of, like this was all a part of her plan, right? This is the music video intro. And by the way, she says, and I'm pregnant right now, so stop playing my baby daddy, keep. Y'all ready for F my baby daddy video?
Hey y'all, look, no homo, no pity, no trying to be mean, no nothing. But if this was real and Sexy Red and Cheeky really had a baby, bro, that baby will be ugly as fuck, bro. I don't care, bro. The baby will be ugly as fuck. Okay? That's all I'm gonna say.
Great promo. Now, I think Caleb B might actually be messing with Cheeky. I don't think, not Gloria. I mean, I don't think Sexy Red is messing with him, but I think Sexy Red, you know, I told y'all from a long time ago, Sexy Red has she has the best marketing team right now of all rappers. She knows how to take bad things and turn it good. And I told y'all who's behind it. Yo, shout out to my boy Jay, who used to be a World Star. If y'all don't know, when Q owned World Star and he was alive and World Star was hitting, he basically handed off the keys to the majority of things to this guy named Jay. That dude started going crazy. Like he's the brains behind a lot of the things that happened there. After that, for whatever reason, when Q died, the family came in, but the family got rid of Jay. Jay kind of pivoted to the music industry side of things. I believe, which also, if you think about it, actually, yeah, now it makes sense. Jay works with YNW Melly and also not really King Von, but the partner he has with YNW Melly is King Von's manager. So that kind of makes sense with how Caleb E fits into this. Also, he's like managing, or he's like one of the probably the brain trust behind all these Sexy Red moves. So that's why Sexy Red, she is killing it when it comes to promo. Killing it. And she's getting most of this promotion. Like they're creating these storylines that people are going to run with for a day, and then they can be like, oh, that's a song. Which is really brilliant, right? So good for them. Good for them. Definitely, for sure. Again, I haven't seen this ingenuity when it comes to promotion since Tekashi 6ix9ine. And it's kind of
that's a fact.
Shit. 6ix9ine was a very high level. If you can slightly compare, and I'm not saying she's that picture, but 6ix9ine is just another fucking monster. 6ix9ine was down to have a shootout before a fucking video to make sure his shit. But Sexy Red is up there. So salute to Sexy Red. I think she has completely played the game where she is not taking offense to no matter what people say about her. You know what they say the worst shit. I've said some of the worst things about her. She takes it in stride, flips it, and continues to go forward, making a shit ton of
money. But yeah, that's a fact though. Like, because that's what I learned like over the years and stuff. Like, someone say something, you flip that motherfucker, you turn that shit, you monetize off that motherfucker. Like you feel me? But I ain't gonna lie, to do this, bro, you gotta be a strong-minded person. This shit is not for the weak at all. So the stuff that she's dealing with is just on some other shit. I mean, she a tough person, bro. Like, for real. Like, you feel me? I just be like, none of this shit is real. This shit is, you feel me? I'm focused on the end goal. I'm focused on getting 2 million streams. You feel me? I'm focused on other shit, bro. So I don't really be caring what folks be saying. You feel me? I'm going to monetize off that shit. Fuck you talking about?
money. A shit ton of money. I forgot what I heard about like her deal and her situation, but apparently because of how she blew up and she got with the right team early, she got a really good situation. Like a really good situation because the labels didn't, she wasn't already like fully on like a major before all of this started popping off. She got the team, which, for any artist out there, I'll give you a tip. If you could get that Fire Digital team or that Fire management team before you get signed, they're going to make sure the bag you get when you get signed is 20-fold. Because once the label got you, number one, they're never going to be, a label isn't, they're not even going to promote you like this because they're going to be like, oh, we don't want this artist to get mad. We don't want their fans to get pissed off.
Yeah,
let's not do these things. But clearly, she's in the league of her own. So anyway, this is kind of funny. But regardless, if Caleb B is fucking Chief Keef, I just want to say this, man. King Von got to horn that nigga. It's no way, no how that nigga done killed half of Chicago. He's finally resting in heaven. And now he's in heaven, kicking back, Vic and Bat being Bull, probably sharing a drink with Nipsey Hussle. And all of a sudden he looked down and Chief Baphomet, the Chirac demon, is with his sister. And she's talking about he fucked me on my period. Hell nah, nigga. Nigga, it's time to come back out of retirement, bro. Nipsey probably looked at him and probably said, Nipsey and Pop Smoke probably looked at Vaughn and said, yeah, you got to get back down there, bro. They wilding on you. Go ahead. All right. I see y'all soon. Word. Okay. All right. All right, good. We're moving today, chat. Chat, if you guys are locked in with me, thank you for the 15,000 people who are watching on the King Akademiks page. Make sure you guys all hit the subscribe button. That's the way you can type in the chat. Let me see. There's a bunch of other shit that is going on. I'm trying to stay away from the Kendrick and Drake stuff a bit because I feel like, are you Kendrick and Drake out right now? If you're Kendrick and Drake out, look up. I feel like you're
Yeah, I
so
am, bro. I
somewhat.
don't care about that shit.
So I'll talk about it, but I don't want to like make it like a huge part of the stream. So
as far as talking about it, I don't care about it anymore. It's played out now.
okay.
Old news.
Or should I do it? I mean, I guess I can just do it, right?
Of course, nigga, you want
Okay. All right. I'll just do that topic real quick because I'm running through topics. I'm good. Okay. Kendrick Lamar not like us. Okay. According to the Recording Academy CEO,
that nigga was gonna do it anyway.
This track, winning a Grammy might not be conventional, but it's definitely possible, right? I could probably get to TMZ and see exactly what context was said in Grammy. This is him right here. Let's listen to it.
From the perspective of the.
By the way, weren't you shocked that by the way, it's the Recording Academy, and that's what does the Grammys. Weren't you shocked that their CEO was black? Nigga, I thought it was like an old white guy, nigga, that looked like Colonel Sanders or some shit that was running that. I didn't think it was a black person at all. Anyway, it's a black dude. And this is what he said.
The Recording Academy. What do you think about They Not Like Us as far as like something to you maybe nominate or even be a winner at like for best album of the year, record of the year, or like even like hip hop, categories?
Obviously, it's a hot record. It's amazing artistry, great writing, the talent on that record. It's incredible. You got artists that have been nominated before. Kendrick.
By the way, not that I'm disagreeing with him, but it's crazy to think it's hard when someone's talking about the song in a qualitative way, and they're like, "Oh, the art in this song, nigga." The art and content is basically saying Drake fuck kids. He a pedophile. He a freaky ass nigga that motherfucker freaky. Like that's the content. You know what I mean? It is a hit song.
Obviously, it's been successful for Drake. I don't see the reason why it couldn't be. It's all about the quality of record. It's really about the members. The members like it, and they'll be nominated.
But because of the fact that it is a diss record. And there are it's one of those tracks where there's a lot being said that's like, whoa, there's some heavy bombs in there. Would that make a problem for within the academy, like the voting body? Like would they be like maybe hesitant? Would you predict that or that they would see it for the art?
I think the voting members in the academy appreciate greatness.
Yeah.
Appreciate what's going on. That's a relevant record, impacting on so many levels. So much creativity and talent. I like to believe that the academy members recognize that. They do it appropriately.
Could you ever see this record category? I mean, I'm being facetious, but really, I feel like it's back, like that whole.
I've been some incredible this record. It's been so anything's possible. I'm gonna tell you the academy, I'm proud about. We work really hard to try and stay relevant.
Yeah.
I'll say this about that whole situation, and everybody know I fuck with Drake. You feel me? Like it's one of the favorites. I fuck with Kendrick too, but Drake is definitely, you feel me, number one. Now here's the thing. Not Like Us is a hit, bro. Obviously, like Kendrick got one with that. I would say for Kendrick and his fans to enjoy the moment. This is a moment. And I feel like Drake should let Kendrick enjoy his moment as well. Just let him enjoy the moment. Because, Drake will come back with hits. Like it is what it is. Just let him enjoy the moment.
Okay.
And
I'll give you my opinion.
And you guys should definitely admit, yeah, Kendrick won. And leave it like that. Because I'm a Drake fan too, but I'm not gonna just cap. Because I posted something with Lil Yachty. He was responding to somebody. And I was like, bro, you gotta admit it. Because Lil Yachty did an interview or whatever he did, and this nigga capping and all types of stuff. Like, bro, I understand that's your guy, but nigga, he lost. It is what it is. Like He's still gonna come out with hits. He's still a good artist, so who cares?
About this, Kendrick, Not Like Us. Do I think winning a Grammy is possible? Of course. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think it's gonna be one of the biggest records of the year. Obviously, you might look at the content. I do think, at times we think about the Grammys. The Grammys, and this is my only objection, because I do believe it's one of the biggest records. If we're only talking about hit songs, yes, it would definitely qualify and probably would deserve to win a Grammy, right? Based on how it's performed. Maybe there's some other competitors, but definitely it's going crazy and having a huge impact. The only thing is that my only pushback would be, I know the Grammys have never really nominated drill music or music that really promoted death and music that had very negative implications, very overt, even though you can say many songs have it subliminally. They're not gonna even nominate a song that is celebrating, they wouldn't nominate Who I Smoke. You get what I'm saying? They wouldn't nominate the song just released by Young and Ace. There is a level of decorum there. And I think this is why this is interesting. Obviously, now this is Not Like Us. It's not a record about smoking on dead people or disrespecting the dead, but it is kind of it's touching on, and no pun intended with the touching, a very heavy topic, which is pedophilia. You get what I'm saying? So again, maybe some people might look at it as a pedophilia awareness anthem. I don't know. Maybe that's the way you can kind of rationalize it. But a song about a nigga being a pedophile, I wouldn't probably expect to be on the Grammy list. But you never know; they might look at it different. I will say this though, and this is why I think that if it gets nominated, I think it probably would have been. And actually, I do think it's gonna get nominated.
Yeah, Kendrick got another Grammy. He got another Grammy. And I don't believe Drake is a pedophile.
Pictures I played.
I mean, he could be shot,
I think
but I was just saying, like, no, I don't feel like.
I believe that the recording
academy niggas was just saying
wants
shit.
to stick it to Drake.
Pause,
If y'all remember, Drake and The Weeknd took their music from consideration. They have been fucking over the Grammys for a minute, right? When they fuck over the Grammys, let me tell you what an award show is. A lot of people know this. So I might be just speaking to the choir. An award show is usually a glorified program to sell ads, right? It's a glorified program to sell advertisements. You get what I'm saying? Now, they want to have the most amount of attention. Oh, we're having Beyonce come, Taylor Swift, Drake. Everybody's going to watch it. It's going to get record views. They're going to run ads at a wild premium, okay? So it's a money-making thing usually for, I think is that CBS's product, or they have the rights to it at this point? That matters. It's a money-making thing. They're not just handing out awards to just give out awards. This is a thing to make a lot of money. Now, how do they make less money? Well, an award show becomes less relevant and less viewed if the biggest artists in the world choose not to involve their music, or definitely choose not to go. Drake, The Weeknd was part of that too. Weeknd, Grammy. They're all talking about fucking AI song. Or am I incorrect about this? This is only showing that though. I'm looking for the article that where The Weeknd and Drake said they won't be submitting their music. Drake and The Weeknd won't be. Okay. Yeah. Here we go. Drake and The Weeknd, and I think this was 2 years ago. Drake and The Weeknd boycott the Grammys. They don't submit music for the 2023 award show. Now, these are two huge artists. I'm telling you, I think the Recording Academy wants to get at them. You got to humble them, right? You know, like that nigga might be like, yo, sometimes I gotta pop out and show niggas.
Well, they don't need a
word?
Grammy anymore, bro.
You don't want to be a part of this? Because
They already won
and also some people do
Grammys.
think that Drake stopped wanting to submit his art to the Grammys because Kendrick kept winning, right? Like, so Kendrick still plays a part in this. So, because the people are thinking, yeah, Drake would get all the accolades in terms of the numbers, and he would get the Billboard Awards, which is primarily based off numbers and pretty much certifications and chart positioning. But when it came to Grammy time, like, let me see if I can figure out how many nominations he has versus wins. Drake Grammy nominations. I want to see a total. How many total has he had? He's had 5 wins, 55 nominations. Right? Let's look at Kendrick. Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick has had 17 with 50 nominations. Keep in mind, Drake's catalog is more than double Kendrick.
Yeah, that's a
So
fact.
Drake has put out more music than Kendrick.
Mhm.
Yet he's only got nominated 5 times less.
But I feel
And
like
also,
Kendrick makes
he's
more
won
Grammy
12 times more
music
than Drake. I think Drake
than
was.
Drake.
So
will
there is
say
a
that.
theory that some people have that Drake was frustrated over
Just on some
years
music shit. I'm
that
not saying he make better music. than
Kendrick
Drake.
seemingly was getting all the Grammys. He's
You know,
getting
he
all the
do that
Grammys
Black Power and all
with
that
less
shit.
music. And even though Drake's
Which is
numbers
nothing
was
wrong with it, I'm
knocking
just
Kendrick
saying.
out the park, he would never get love at the Grammys. So he said, all right, fuck the Grammys. So you remember
I mean,
that
shit,
one
yeah,
time,
if I ain't getting love somewhere,
when-
bro. I ain't gonna lie.
and this is
Fuck
why
it.
you have Drake rap about Drake.
So, I ain't even mad at it. And he's
Yeah,
the
he
biggest
says,
artist,
I use
you
a
feel
Grammy
me?
as a doorstop. And actually showed, this
It
was
don't
one of
really
his
do
stories.
shit. It don't-
You
it don't-
see
it
the
don't-
Grammy
it don't
as a
hurt him
doorstop.
or help
That's
him
kind of sign of
by not
disrespect,
fucking
right?
with the Grammys.
It's a sign of
Like a Drake
disrespect.
weekend, it don't help
Right?
or
He
hurt.
has the Grammy right here.
So,
It's doorstop.
It's damn if you do, damn if
And
you don't. Any type of situation.
and again, that was in first person shooter. In first person shooter, that's when he dissed the Grammys pretty much again. But also there's another video of Drake with the Grammy. Drake Grammy trophy. I think it was like in his house. Yeah, I remember like 11 years ago when he first dropped Take Care. He did the shots outside the Grammy. That's Future Prince right there. But then he had another video where he was showing off. Was it this? T-shirt. With that T-shirt. No, that's the same video where he's drinking the lead out of it. There's another video where he has the Grammy trophy somewhere. I forgot. It was basically. I can't find it. It was like can't find it. Anyway, you guys get what I'm saying though, right? So there is a thought that Drake has been feeling a way about the Grammys, and that's why he chose to boycott the Grammys. And you know, remember his speech at the
There's
Grammys?
people who have regular jobs who are coming out in the rain, in the snow, spending their hard-earned money to buy tickets to come to your shows. You don't need this right here. I promise you. You already won.
He shitted on the Grammys while having the speech. You got to remember. I know we want to believe that the Academy are faceless people, but you just see in the CEO. They're going to feel some way. You're shitting on their brand. They give you an award and you get on stage, you shit on the brand, then you stop submitting your music. Oh, I guess I'm saying all that to say, I could see them giving Kendrick the award. Not saying he wouldn't or doesn't deserve it, but also a little bit extra stick it to this guy because he tried to shit on us, right? And that's really about and that's kind of what a lot of people or Drake's been seeing a lot, right? Like people who he might have sneaked this, they all feel like now is their time. Like now is their time to motherfucking get back at him.
Yeah, they want that get back. It's just all games. It's nothing serious.
So again, if you ask me, I think we should probably expect that Not Like Us, if nominated or if submitted, would probably get a Grammy. And I would think that would be them shitting on Drake. You get what I'm saying? Okay.
I wouldn't get it. I'm like, okay.
Let's not drag this. Roddy Rich. Did you see Roddy Rich said he canceled? Roddy Rich said he was overseas. Roddy Rich canceled his. He was supposed to be at the Fashion Week shit, and he canceled it just to be at the Not Like Us video. I could look for that video, but I don't think it's that serious. Okay, cool. Let's actually keep moving as we. I don't want to spend too much time on this topic. Okay, while we are talking about Kendrick a bit though. Kendrick Lamar got a shout out today from XXX Tentacion's father. Now, it's kind of, what Drake is experiencing is like a cosmic karma, where he did a lot of things and said a lot of things and sneaked this a lot of people that finally everybody's coming out and they're feeling some type of solace and some type of solidarity in the position that they feel he's in. So obviously with XXX Tentacion, we know him and Drake were on the same page. But here's how Kendrick kind of even fits into the matter. When X first came out and X dropped, I believe it was a 17 album. Was it 17? Or was it Revenge? Whenever he dropped that, Kendrick threw it up on his page and he basically said, I think some other page posted it. Was it on Say Cheese? Man, Say Cheese. Is it? We gotta get to some nice Woody shit too, Chad. And then we gotta get to Young Thug and Gunna. Oh man, this shit is crazy. Maybe something jumping. I've seen it earlier. Unless I'm tweaking. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So we're gonna play the video, but yeah. So here we go. Yeah, it was a 17 album. So this is way back. No mainstream artist had supported X. No mainstream artist had done that. Kendrick Lamar randomly tweeted out the iTunes link to his album. It says, listen to this album. If you feel anything, walk on it. And he said, fifth listen.
Yeah, that's real.
That was like important because it kind of aligned Kendrick with X in a very interesting way, which was the ultimate artiste, someone who was the bared down, what you would think of an artist, a bared down, stripped version of someone with raw emotions and thoughts and talent to make that sound good. And of course, X was very appreciative, and this was what X said back then.
Thank you, Kendrick Lamar. I didn't want to say anything to make him subject to any negative energy whatsoever, because people find some weird way to do that. But thank you again, and I appreciate you, and many blessings to you and your family. I know a lot of people were and are expecting me to respond negatively, but honestly, there's no point. I was blessed in the end. I'm appreciative for everything, and I've changed tremendously as a person, and I'm just very grateful for where I am. And in specific, thank you, Kendrick.
And by the way, it's also very important to point out the story of X, why it's such an amazing story, is that we were watching someone who was changing, a kid who grew up in a very interesting living situation, whether it came to his mom, who was pretty young when she had him, his father, who wasn't around at the time, was looking for guidance, acceptance. He was acting out. He had an anger problem. He was fighting all the time. He was getting into stuff. He was vile. He seemed pretty ignorant. But you watched him change over in a span of years that was really short, but you saw him really you saw the maturation of someone that usually that takes almost like 10, 15 years, right? So that's one of the things that I think also Kendrick saw, even listening to X's music, how he was delivering his shit and how he was honest and not trying to, just make excuses for shit, just to keep perpetrating it, but he was just honest with his own emotions and showed how he was dealing with it. And I think that's why I got shot out. Anyway, that led up to
Special big up. Shout out goes to Kendrick Lamar.
This is XXX.
Keep watching. I'll be right back.
His father, okay? Because his father is Jamaican, so you can hear the accent. That's what.
Yeah. Powerful king, powerful, powerful. My name is Dwayne Alfroy, father, rapper known as Triple X Tentacion. I just want to say, first of all, thank you for giving my son a platform when he was an unknown artist. And his first single, he gave him a shout out when his album was released. You stepped up to the plate for him when a lot of people just stood by and stood back, and Spotify had him under pressure. He wasn't even attempting to play his songs. Really, King. I've always respected you for that. Always. California was my home. Still love Cali. Special big up. And Kendrick Lamar. Salute, salute, salute. Really, much, much respect, brother. I understand. Kendrick Lamar. Salute.
And I think that was important. And you know, as much as some others in the media will try to act like I just hate Kendrick, you know, because of that. I think this is one of the we're done. I think it showcased so much about him as a man. But as a man, in terms of knowing the growth of a man, but also as an artist and knowing true, pure, raw, unadulterated music. X was making music that was unpolished, but the talent was there. And for Kendrick to see it at that time, I think that was phenomenal for him to not think, as I think most people would these days, in terms of my brand might look away if I support this guy's music. And even the bigger point was when Spotify was trying to put in place that whole thing where they were saying, if you were accused of certain shit, we're gonna put in the rules saying that if your behavior or what you're accused of is not in line with our moral values, we're not gonna playlist your music, which was the way of discovery for the artist. And he stood up and he said, I don't want to be a part of that. If you guys are going to be an arbiter of morals, when we're artists and we're supposed to be pure and raw, and we're supposed to put out there our imperfections and also put out there through our music how we're dealing and coping and trying to get better. That was an amazing move by Kendrick. Hats off to Kendrick, and I'm glad that X's father came out now. By the way, I do think X's father, probably like his mom, finds him in the solace and probably was going over the battle with Kendrick and Drake. Even though we you know, I think some people, not saying Drake may have not tried to poke some, I think he definitely tried to poke the bear with maybe making it seem like, yo, he was behind the X getting killed thing. But we do know when it came to mob ties, Louis bags getting exchanged a body bag, that's from Born, okay? Like, but I'm pretty sure he probably kept that thing. All right. Okay. We are getting through a lot of shit here, people. I like this. I like this so far. This is Joe talking about Kehlani. All right. Let's talk about Young. So a video came out, and it's essentially an interview. It looked like the first recorded on camera interview I've seen of Gunna speaking just candidly. I don't know who he interviewed with. I could probably find the full thing. Gunna interview. And it appears, is it with Spotify or is it Rap Caviar? Maybe.
I get it.
Yeah, okay. It's Rap Caviar, right?
He'll provide like.
Here we go. So there's a relevant part where I guess, by the way, the reason why he's doing it, and no disrespect to, obviously, probably heard my man, the top boss over there, off Rap Caviar on the map, Spotify, this my dance. But it's the reason why Gunna goes to Rap Caviar interview. Obviously, Rap Caviar has been helping a lot in promoting him. He got a different treatment than 6ix9ine. 6ix9ine that was seen as a snitch, no playlist, still never got Gunna, different circumstances, I guess. He gets playlisted. I think really like that, right? Anyway, he gets an interview, and the reason why you probably do a Rap Caviar interview, they're not going to press you, right? This is more of an artist profile than an interview.
All right, let me say this. So, yeah, with the Drake situation, that song that he was talking about in particular was referenced by somebody else. So it was like written by somebody else. I don't feel like how will he have anything to do with X? X is from Florida. This nigga from a whole nother country, et cetera, et cetera. But he could have. Who knows? I don't know. But I just feel like it's just internet stuff, bro. It's just internet stuff. All right, so let's move on to Gunna. I fuck with Gunna, bro. Like, you feel me? Like, as far as his music, you feel me? He talked about him being still signed to YSL. Thug put it out a tweet, listen to one. So, who knows what's going on? You know what I'm saying? Maybe because Young Thug is locked up right now, he like, shit, let me just use Gunna to pay for all this money. And even though he did what he did, I'm going to forgive him. You never know what the situation is. You know what I'm saying? But either way, I don't care. Not like that. I'm just saying I don't care as far as I'm still listening to Gunna music because nigga music's fire and I'm not in that type of life. So like you know what I'm saying? So and the 6ix9ine situation is a whole different situation. He was actually faking all that other stuff. So of course they're not gonna playlist him because he was just being goofy all around.
And also, you're incentivized to do it because the streaming services promote shit about music, right? Anyway, it gets to a point where they ask him about his status with YSL, right? And matter of fact, do you want me to play the whole thing or do you want me to play only the relevant? Y'all let me know. We can play the whole thing.
Play just the relevant part, nigga.
Or I think we're at the part where he's talking about YSL. So we can play either way. Should I play the whole thing or what? Y'all let me know. I don't know if y'all have seen this before or okay, I'll play the whole thing. All right, here we go.
Yeah, they're like the Spotify Rap Caviar stuff. Right now, it's amazing. Man, I'm aggressive. She goes Sammy Crow bit. They're like,
by the way, and I hate that I'm calling me. I know y'all could go find some watch for y'all. Hey, you know why this is even more fire? He's back in Atlanta. There was this whole saying, and I told you, something.
What was like back in the
I'm like, yo,
that video was fire.
He ain't in Atlanta. That nigga's in LA. Yeah, you've been seeing it by Malibu Beach and all these other places. He's not in Atlanta. He's back in Atlanta. That's another reason why this is so dope. You don't see a bunch of security. You don't see a bunch of people. He's by himself. He's chilling.
They're like my favorite from Sammy Croquette. She ain't really doing that every breakfast. You got to ask for that. You know what I'm saying? These legendary sausage links. This is legendary breakfast right now. Can't get out. You don't get these. I don't get these like I used to when I was younger. But I'll pull up when I can get one for sure.
everything to me because it started with family life. It's four friends. You know what I'm saying? Before the neighborhood, before the world. You know what I mean? So like
Family is everything. I might do this. I might do this love album. I do like not all just love songs, but just a pocket of songs that's just like just more intimate songs. I think that's gonna be the next album.
Work out, grind. I see you, my boy.
Not that I really care, but just on some musical judging shit, I don't want to hear Gunna. I don't feel like that's his pocket. I don't feel like he will thrive in that pocket. You feel me? Not on no mean shit. What I mean is like if he do it like a Future, like how Future be doing it, then okay, okay, I can see it. But I like Gunna more for, just like he working out, like for workout music, turn music, storytelling. You feel me? I know one of his songs, dang, what it's called, bro. Let me look it up very quick. Gunna, what's his new album called? Forgot what it was called. It's called uh let me see, let me go Gunna new album track list. Because I know what it's called if I see it. Is this his new album? Is this what his new album is called? Right? I think so. 101. All right. So my favorite song. I like Today. I did good day. I like that. I like this one. Time reveals. Be careful what you wish for. Yeah, that's like my favorite song, bro. So I like him when he get that bad.
I like work out on the time, like 11:30, 10:30. I got a trainer who holds me accountable. You know what I'm saying?
Now, I know some of y'all think I'm a Gunna hater. I'm wondering if they're gonna ask him questions like even about his weight loss and like does he still do whippets? Remember, he's the first nigga I've ever seen do whippets. Like some shit, it was like it was taking a helium or some shit up your throat. I was like, what the fuck is this? So I'm wondering if he still does whippets or does lean. This Gunna looks like he doesn't do drugs, which that's interesting. And I would love to know, right? Like if I was ever gonna interview him, like obviously I'm gonna ask him about message. I would love to know. Do you still do?
Yeah, it's good that he cleaned himself up. You know what I'm saying? I definitely promote working out. I'll be working out, baby. You feel me? Don't play with me, dog. I don't get these packs for nothing. You feel me? I got them packs. Yeah, don't play with me. Y'all know I don't drink, bro. I don't do no extraordinary drugs. I don't do drugs at all, actually. Um, you feel me? So yeah, bro. I've never been that type of person, so I definitely promote health. Let's get back to it though. And BRB, by the way.
Do weapons, you still do drugs. If you create your last project that was very focused, but it was still lit, because a lot of artists have a really hard time making hot songs unless they're under the influence. He looks always sober. So I wonder if he's always sober or he has been sober during the creation of his last album. I would just like to know. Some people say it's Ozempic.
7:30, 10:30. I got a trainer who holds me accountable. You know what I'm saying? And shit, I get it in every day. I mean, that's how I first started working out was like just mentally just get my mind off of other shit and like stress relief. You know what I'm saying? First I was just running, just taking myself out. I had a trail in the back of my house and I was hit the trail, me, my cameraman, and my engineer. And then like I did that for maybe like 45 days. Yeah, you get a lot of jewels. Like one jewel I learned is you don't get abs in the gym. You get them in the kitchen.
Okay.
That's the only way you're gonna be able to get some abs. It's not in this part. Like you can amplify them here, but you get them in the kitchen.
Hey, another thing, and again, I'm gonna apologize for pausing it a bunch, but like again, I want to ask you context here.
One thing I realized about Gunna, and this is where I know for a fact he's in that place where people like him and they're rooting for him. There's so many rappers who, bro, they wouldn't show you this side. They want to show you the ignorant side. They want to show you the side of them looking like they're about to crash out. Bro, they wouldn't want to show you a side of them that look like, yo, hey, yo, I'm focused on my health. What have you ever seen like the majority of these rappers, they don't really push forward that, right? And one thing I've realized is that I think Gunna's in a unique place. I don't think every rapper can do what he's doing, where he doesn't need to prove nothing. And that's important because most rappers have something to prove. If Gunna had to rap like he was still like, oh, y'all think I ain't tough? I bet I'm about to show y'all I'm tough. This would all look different. This looks like growth. Like people are supporting him for self-growth, accountability, positivity. Like they're supporting him for things that he's actually embodying. Like he's embodying with his health, his body, the way he's talking. Like, yo, there's been people who have dissed him and he's not dissed them back.
All right, we're leaving the gym now. Next, we're gonna go to my old stomping ground where I grew up at, the South Side that raised me, you know what I'm saying, and where I got a lot of more of my jewels from. So.
That Cleveland? Because somebody confirm this is this, how far is this from Cleveland? Huh? Buckhurst Trail. Well, let's go. Buckhurst Trail to Cleveland Ave. I gotta see how far they were from Cleveland, you know what I mean? What the fuck? It picked some other place. What the fuck is this? It went Atlanta. Oh, 17 minutes. Okay. Yeah. He's 17 minutes away. Okay. So he on Buckhurst, and then that's Cleveland. You know, it's called Cleveland. It's Cleveland. Okay, he's 17 minutes away. All right. Yeah, Young Thug Shooter is probably too stupid to go to drive 70 minutes away to get him. Makes sense. Go ahead, Gunn.
First, my room was right here, across from my mama. Then my room became right here. This when I was like moving around. It used to be like burglar bar windows that was already on the windows when we got the house. They took them out though. It's what we just used to hang out at.
All right, man, we all right here, man, with Southside Nietzsche, man. Understandable. It's like he ain't yin and yang.
It's like his OG. Okay. He still got the hood rocking with him.
You know? He come with his melodies, his style, his harmonizing his melody, and I'm a little bit more up-tempo, more aggressive. You know, so we just feed off each other because sometimes I can give him a line that he just want to pop up in his mind. He probably would have said it a different way. I probably would have said it this way. So we feed off each other's energy. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it correct. It's just like, yeah, we've been doing this and we keep. Drip season, the first one, a lot of that project was, we were still here. You know? So this was the real way it really got a lot of that drip season stuff, bro. I remember we made that art cover right here.
I'm still signed to YSL. Still providing, like we still pushing, like no paperwork has been changed. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever's been getting and how we've been pushing this shit, it's still going.
Your favorite part?
When like I play a song that they was waiting for or they was anticipating, and you get the reaction like, damn, he did this one. This the one we on, this the pocket we in. That moment. Right now, like I be going boss man dealer like mom, like he I know they're not. Oh, that's the words, bro. Like for real. Like that would get me in a pocket. That just feels good. I mean, on his way in Detroit, when that ledge was about to collapse or whatever it was doing, the jumping or whatever it was doing, that was a moment. For real. Minnesota gave me a moment. But like the energy was like crazy. The whole night. It was just a lot. But like, I like the bed. But it's just like the route was just like fire. You just stop at like you in at home, you know what I'm saying? Like you home. You made it do. And be on the time, but do no all right. When I get mad,
Okay.
Y'all are doing his thing. That boy said it's still gone.
With all due respect. Well, actually, so after this came out, a lot of blogs ran it. I ran it. All the other hip hop blogs ran it. And then here comes Young Thug. Young Thug comes in and says, "Whatever Wham says goes." Now, Jeffrey, I'm here to tell you the unfortunate truth. You done threw away your life for motherfucking thing. You threw your life away for nothing. Oh, you thought hip hop was gonna reject him because he told on you? Nah, they love Gunna. We love Gunna. Gunna's our guy. We don't care. We think Lil Baby relevant. The fuck you talking about? Whatever Wham says. We don't care what he says. He need to say a hit record. That's what we need him to say. Young Thug, Baby, and the rest of them are gonna learn a very expensive lesson. Y'all street codes don't matter to fans. Young Thug, if you guys don't know, has been trying to send smoke signals that he don't fuck with Gunna. Y'all thought I was lying. I had leaked audio of him telling a nigga, y'all want to step on that nigga? When Gunna was releasing his tape, there was another audio of him telling another rapper, yo, drop this. He told Baby, drop this shit when. Y'all keep trying to act like Young Thug likes Gunna. He doesn't. He's told all the Atlanta rappers. Here's the problem, and I'm gonna just be honest with Young Thug. Young Thug, you are incarcerated. You're probably gonna be fighting for your freedom for the next few years. You are now gonna realize the reality of life. That street shit, nobody cares about. Your other street friends, they're battling for their own mortality in the rap game. And the guy you think that the game would go against, because he said, yes, ma'am, yes, ma'am, yes, ma'am, he's the most popping nigga.
Yes, ma'am is crazy.
Whatever Wham says doesn't go. He can't tell nobody nothing about Gunna. And by the way, I'm almost down to bet that remember that preview of the song that people thought he was gonna drop dissing Gunna? I'm down to bet people even put that out. Why? You're not in the space. You making those authoritative, oh, I'm beefing with a nigga. I'm gonna just be honest with you. This is every street rapper that does some dumb shit. And this is to every gangster rapper that risk your life and die. This is the proof they forget about you pretty quick. You see, we can see Young Thug out every day of the week, Monday to Friday,
as far as
from 9 a.m. to 5.
As far as what Akademiks is talking about, as far as Young Thug and Good, I really don't care about that. That's their business, you feel me? But as far as what he's saying, as these folks don't care, even though y'all care about me, I fuck with y'all. But I'm saying, like, that's a fact, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. Like,
all you gotta do is just go on long crowds, just go to the live stream. He's sitting there, hunched over, looking defeated. The lawyer's going. It's been like that for the last year and a half. It's gonna be like that for the next 2. out of sight, out of mind. The fans don't love you that much. The fans ain't about to stop supporting Gunna. And also the people who you haven't been on the same page with, like your father. Your father is at his show, front row. Then the other people who you've been trying to like act like y'all tricking the judge is technically he can't say nothing bad about Gunna. That would be witness tampering, and that would fuck up his case. So this is the reason why he's talking in codes. Whatever Wham says goes, which means expect Lil Baby to make the real statement. But nobody gives a fuck what Lil Baby says right now. They love Gunna. That's the reality of it. So Young Thug is not realizing what's going on. No matter what the fuck you say, they've picked Gunna. They love Gunna. They don't think he snitched, or they don't care he snitched. So here's my thing. Stop with the smoke signals. Because, and by the way, and this is why I've been confused with Young Thug's camp. Anytime people have tried to make it very obvious that Young Thug don't fuck with Gunna, his sister or somebody else that's not him comes out, no, we have no problem with no artist. Y'all have even confused the fans. Here's the real reality of it. The people don't love you that much. Thug, you've been incarcerated for damn near going on 2 years. They forgot about you. They're loving Gunna. You know what it shows? It's better to just operate with self-survival. Maybe the streets will operate in however y'all talking about. But I'm telling you, Lil Baby would not convince one fucking fan to turn against Gunna. I'm telling you right now, Lil Baby needs Gunna. If Lil Baby is smart, you know how we've been talking. By the way, he's on a hot song. He's on a hit song right now with Central C, with Central C song. The best.
Gunna is popping more. You feel me? Lil Baby definitely need to come back. You feel me? He needs to hit for real, for real. That's how it goes.
Thing Lil Baby could do right now is announce a collab tape with Gunna. I'm just going back to tell y'all, yo, Young Thug, respectfully, focus on your case. You're not influencing nothing out here when it comes to the fans. And it's sad. Because I know a lot of y'all think that the fans are in the streets with y'all. So I know what Gunna did. I've talked to a lot of street niggas who supposedly from certain places, and definitely even from Atlanta. They ain't fucking with what Gunna did. But this ain't the streets. This is why you are where you are, though. You started being in the industry and still playing like the industry was the streets. And that you could do shit and post online. I would shoot your mama house up. That's why you are where you are. So Young Thug, respectfully, brother, it's not whatever Wham says. Nobody's not going to like Gunna. Gunna is already lit. He sold out. This is when I knew we don't want to hear what no more Atlanta rapper got to say about nothing. We got it. He sold out the fucking arena in Atlanta. Just stop. Fight your case. And this should be a lesson. And I'm not anti-Young Thug. I don't want nobody to say that. But this is going to be a lesson for all rappers. Treat your record label as a record label. Treat your friends as friends. Your work associates as work associates. Your collaborators as collaborators. And your gang as gang. We'll learn that in many different instances. I think even Drake learned that. OJ, you think you gave a nigga a feature? He won't go up there and blood walk? Even though you shot him out of the first line of your song? You know who really banged and said my nigga YG? Cool. But look what he's done. That's the lesson in the whole. You should have treated YSL and your Sex Money Murder clique very differently. And you should have had zero expectations of Gunna even if you thought he was a gang member. Eating his pineapples, blueberries, his motherfucking raspberries, his tangerines, and he's doing all the cleanses in the world. And Young Thug is looking bloated, upset, and like an alligator in court while his lawyer getting locked up. I think Gunna is saying, thank God I took that fucking plea. You know them niggas that much?
This nigga Akademiks is crazy, bro.
That's the reality. Here's the thing. Y'all can call him a rat or not. Shit, I've said like, oh, did y'all say I was rat? Doesn't matter. People love it. And that's one thing about hip hop we'll realize. When people have chosen to accept someone, Gunna came back the perfect way. I don't know who scripted it, but the perfect way. Not too much ego. He came back not slandering nobody. Never said fuck Thug. Thug has tried to say fuck him 10 times. He ain't never say fuck Thug. Yo, he's always said, I'm still with the cause. He's not saying with the gang no more. With the cause, still with the label.
That nigga standing on business.
Have taken a liking onto this guy because he's making good music too. The only thing Young Thug should be telling Baby right now is, baby, you need to find a hit. Because the only way you could ever get Gunna out of here, you got to become more popular in the eyes of the people than Gunna, and Gunna has to become less popular, that you could influence them to say fuck Gunna. Because right now, I'm telling you what the pulse of the people is saying. They think Gunna's making better music than both you. And they're fine with whatever Gunna did to get out to make said music. And I'm talking about fans. And when you send out a tweet like this, you're talking to fans because you don't need to tweet to talk to the street people that you don't talk to. So again, Young Thug, end the tweets. Gunna's not getting canceled. And if anything, you need to go write something for the motherfucking Baby because it ain't looking. Let's end all of that, chat. Gunna ain't going nowhere. It is what it is. By the way, this is the recent snippet by Baby supposedly dissing Gunna. Also, another thing that I realized, you could put somebody in a corner to have them become the underdog in the public's eye. And 100%, I believe they did that to them. People seen a lot of hypocrisy. People seen a lot of bullshit. And they seen someone who they were like, oh, this guy came back. He's making good music. He's humble enough. Now we fuck with him. Right. Why we gonna cancel?
Neither of them can get canceled, bro. Gunna or Lil Baby. Lil Baby just definitely, he do need another song that I ain't gonna lie. It is what it is.
When street culture starts thinking internet culture is gonna care about their morals and codes. We don't care about how y'all move in the streets. Supposedly move in the streets. If y'all niggas is street niggas and y'all care about all the street shit, you should have never came to music. What people care about is good music. And what Gunna gave, good music. Wham can't find another single. And you, nigga, even though I liked your last project, nigga, they said Thug's last project was whack. And he should have kept it.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. No, I fuck with Young Thug, so I'm not here to bash anyone. But I fuck with his music. I listen to, especially like his music, the album where he got the strings tied. Like that's like my favorite. But yeah, his last album was whack, bro. I'm not gonna lie. The Drake record was cool, you know, but the Drake records didn't even hit like that. But if anything, definitely the Drake records. But yeah, that album was a miss. I like his album where he was looking at himself with the painting too. That one, after that album, if I'm not mistaken, after that album, yeah, after that, I don't know what the fuck Young Thug doing. So I'm just saying, man, I'm just giving you the real, bro. It is what it is.
See how loyal fans are to you? They ain't that loyal. At the end of the day, Young Thug's the first ballot Hall of Fame, but he ain't that. He ain't that. Unfortunately. No. And somebody said this song's old as hell. Well, bro, I've been telling people for a while, and salute to Joe, but I've been telling everybody for a while. Young Thug has been desperately behind jail, trying to tell the whole world, I don't fuck with Gunna. Why are y'all fucking with him? He fucked me over. He's been literally trying to tell everybody that. Why you not fucking with this nigga? He fucked me over. Look at me in court every day. He's the reason I'm here. One thing I also say, Thug ain't taking no accountability. But also, people don't care. They don't care about the bullshit you say. So get over it and go beat your case and come back and then make some good music and people will love you. Yeah, they still love Thug. We know you. Like, Thug can't get niggas to go against Gunna, nor could Baby. So, end of conversation. Y'all niggas, hey, all y'all niggas in Atlanta, Gunna's the new king. Until anything proves otherwise, the king of Atlanta is Gunna Wanna, okay? Live with it because it's not the streets that make the king. King is the fans that make it. And what he's doing and the reception he's getting, and the type of how people are endearing to him, they don't feel like that about no Atlanta rapper. That's the fact. Okay. Moving on. Moving on. Was this Heat concert? Y'all been doing Heat concert? I haven't been there. I guess one last thing. I guess we were touching back on the Drake shit. This video kind of went viral. Binks did a show, or I think he performed at a festival. I don't know what the fuck this was. And apparently, people try to start OV.
For now, Yeet fell off too. For now, because he's still brand new to a certain extent.
Music dropped,
but his latest album that he dropped was ass.
Okay, I'll briefly speak on this. I think what's happening here is essentially, okay. Essentially, what I think is happening here is, it's kind of what like everybody expects, right? I mean, I don't know if this is Benny X show or it's a festival, but who cares? And I'm gonna give actually the credit to Joe. I don't know if I could play the part. I was listening to Joe on the podcast and he said something which was very accurate. He said, the thing with Drake and Kendrick at this moment is essentially bigger than Drake and Kendrick. It's a old school fight. It reminded me of a fight and an argument that me and Joe used to have on Everyday Struggle. It's numbers versus culture. And there was many times on Everyday Struggle, I would bring up, well, that artist is irrelevant. They are flopping. They aren't selling. They're being consumed. And he would try to make the argument of how important they are culturally or to the art. And that superseded the numbers. I've been a numbers guy.
Yeah, I'm a numbers guy. And I'm a culture guy too. I'd rather be in the middle.
That was always real.
Like I'm winning with the numbers and I'm winning with the culture.
It's interesting when you get an artist like Kendrick, who seemingly is very, not seemingly, he is incredibly popular.
I think both is
But
important.
also is very cultural. And this is the fight. So it's not necessarily like Drake and Kendrick are placeholders in this ongoing fight we've had for probably decades. Culture versus numbers. And sometimes numbers will come with the pop stars and the biggest in the art. Like, I mean, Jay-Z, going back to Jay-Z's lyrics, yo, I dumbed down for my audience, I dumbed my dollars. He also said, skills sold, truth be told, I'd probably be lead Talib Kweli. You know, basically saying that, yo, you know, if it was all about, and obviously here what I'm saying, culture, I'm talking about like the essence of hip hop and other shit too. There's always been like this competition, right, of what people care about and what matters. And this is one of the times where I definitely do believe, yeah, Drake is always going to win the numbers game. And I'm not speaking in the battle back and forth, but overall, it's going to win.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Drake is more Spotify streams than Kendrick. He's going to have more platforms. It's always going to happen. But culturally, I think it's landsliding Kendrick's thing. Like, Kendrick has shown an ability to move the very core of what hip hop is, even if it's if I would say it's a loud minority, he affects that way more than. Like, if we actually do think about it, there hasn't been a cultural movement. That's a fact. We have to be honest, right? Like, Kendrick is only relying on culture. So even if we believe that he bottled streams, even though at this point, even if he did bottle streams, we know it's enough is real now.
All them niggas be buying they labels be buying the streams, nigga.
Checking the box of the numbers.
It's called business.
Culturally, like he's dropping on Juneteenth, sampling every type of. He's using all the references to be like.
There's only an issue if you can't meet it halfway when they bought the streams. So
that is like, you know, if we're thinking about that, I don't know, and maybe y'all can tell me. I don't know if Drake has done a cultural enough. And here's the thing: these things are hard. These things has to be in your persona or your toolbox already. Popping out to a club with some strippers, that won't be cultural. When you have a nigga talking to you about, yo, back then, you know, it was railroading trains and blah, blah, like the nigga's talking a different language, and to compete and beat that nigga, it's not necessarily, even though, like, for example, Drake's dropping like supposedly 2 songs tonight. That's what I see. From New York, those ain't gonna be culture. Are they probably gonna be hits? Duh. Right. But the conversation, I think this is why, like, as much as the moment has passed, the conversation, yo, this has been one of the first times I've ever seen cultural G-check the biggest.
But engagement farming, I get it. Have a blast.
Oh,
you know.
Oh, okay. No, he was commenting on this. So he was commenting on spaces he did where he said something that went viral, and it went this.
All right, your other point, I'll share some really
It may come off the wrong way, it may sound narcissistic, but I don't think any one man takes down Drake. I think that was a baton. I think I passed the baton to Push. I think Push passed the baton to Kendrick, and the job is done now. That's how I feel in my head and my heart. That's crazy.
But that's looking at Drake as more just a person. That's looking at him like an entity, a business, some
Yeah.
That's a wild baton.
That's a bad one. Yeah.
No, that's a fact though.
Yeah.
Drake is like a whole fucking
That can only give him his proper due, like.
Drake is like a whole fucking corporation, bro. Like it's bigger than Drake himself. Like Drake the brand is bigger than Drake himself. If you know what I mean, business in business terms. So it's like a whole fucking machine, bro. You get what I'm saying? So yeah.
We're gonna get to you crying about that Hollywood Unlocked award.
Can you explain the Ish? Because Ish looks confused. He has no idea what you're talking about with this baton passing.
They set me up for the gusto again. But I walk into the trap because Joe Budden. We on the spaces, the Drake topic won't die. A Joe Budden fan.
By the way, Joe is right about that. Everybody keeps thinking I or Joe or whoever is obsessed with talking about Drake. First and foremost, for everybody who's discussing us talking about them, me and Joe Budden are the only media entities that were in the Drake literally mentioned the Joe Budden podcast on Taylor Made Freestyle. Hendrick mentioned me on 616, and I'm literally sampled on Push. So for the rest of y'all media niggas, y'all are the ancillary niggas. Like y'all are the niggas that just keep going. I'm not dragging it. I'm in it. Joe not dragging it. He's in it. For the rest of you niggas, y'all should hang it up. Just to be very clear. And I just gotta, I gotta say that because me and my mans, we 1 and 2, we trade spots every now and then. You feel what I'm saying?
Clearly Joe Budden fan, like a music Joe Budden fan. Says, hey Joe, I ain't gonna lie. Yo, don't you think that in terms of like the information that was used in the battle that you kind of laid the blueprint for? And I'm down south, just walking around outside and little Buffalo Wild Wing. And I'm like, you know what? Yo, anytime you say to yourself, you know what? Some bullshit is coming out. But I'm feeling it, I'm dead ass. So I said, you know what? This is gonna sound arrogant, a little narcissistic, but I don't give a fuck. I'm talking about people. There's other people there thinking like that. We always go wrong.
Well, I used to think that when we were screaming, watching that shit. Yo, tell y'all little secrets about the industry. And then once I started making the vlogs for everything I said, I'm like,
win from this battle. And if he did win, well, actually, he did. If he would have won, but Kendrick had everything to gain from this battle, bro. You feel me? And Pusha T did a sneak shot with exposing his kid to the world type stuff. Nobody remembers anything else that Pusha said or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? So it's just some little stuff. But Kendrick did his thing though. Kendrick, besides everybody who battled Drake or whatever, Kendrick definitely did the most.
Same. Yo, I'm not saying I killed him. I'm saying that I started with the train of thought and idea that everybody else expounded upon, right? Like I talked about some of the what I perceived as fakeness or fraudness, or oh, he got his body done. Blah 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 blah. Like he said, he basically said stuff. Then Pusha T took that and added some more stuff, and then you get Kendrick, who takes all of that plus a lot more and masterfully puts it in something. Now, I do have a little issue with people saying the job is done. Like the job is done is kind of like, yo, that's a tricky thing. Is the job done if you're saying that the battle is over, or you're saying the job is done by you're saying you took down? Anyway, let's look at that card, which I thought was a great point by John.
But there's so many different Drakes. Which one are you a fan of?
Oh, here we go.
Underneath, which is culture people.
Oh,
well,
Both things can be true.
True, which is why, you know, I don't want it to sound like I passed the baton to Push, like Push used everything. I said, I don't feel like that. It may have been remnants, but Push had another level to go to. And he went there and did it effectively, which is why you passed the baton to him. He adds layers. He passes it to Kendrick, who also used remnants of all of that shit and added his layer. And now the job is done. In no way am I taking credit. I don't want no part to this moment. But as someone that has battled, and as an MC, and as someone that's battle tested, take my word for it. When people are engaging in war, them niggas is listening to all the disses that came before. It just happens. It just happens. So it don't matter if none of the fans heard the shit, the participants heard it, and I can hear the remnants of the foundation laid by me.
Now he's gonna make a great point. Here's the
What's
point.
weird about this whole online discourse regarding this topic is that like all the rappers openly say, yo, you were dope. I'm a fan of what you did as an MC, including Drake. And yet they will be like, nobody knows who you are. Don't listen to that shit. Nothing.
Well, both things can be true. True, which is why, you know, myself, Push, the profile needed is not there. The profile, Kendrick adds a trillion things because of the MC and the person that he is. But his profile with how he got to his main point, like when Push was putting out the blackface pictures, and some of the points he was driving was, hey, our culture is not his culture.
I agree with Joe. I agree with Joe.
Kendrick just leaned all the way into that and put on a master class and man, and it got clipped up that way, but engagement farming, I get it. Have a blast.
Joe, can we just address the fact you have a little bias to seeing
There you go, Monty.
Drake get his ass kicked a little bit.
Bias. I love him getting his ass kicked.
All right, gotcha.
See, I like when Joe says that. And I like when Joe says that because it's just honest and open. Yes, I want to see this nigga lose. I want to see him lose. It's fine to say that. Yo, this is one thing I've realized about the fans. I heard fans say this to me. They're like, yo, you know what we don't like? We feel your biased. My name. I've always listen. If you watch me, my like if I post something on Twitter or like on Instagram or if one of my pages that I run through my subsidiaries. Yes, that's supposed to be more of a neutral thing. If you're watching me on stream, give my opinion. Most of my opinion is tinted by my life experiences and my thoughts. I'm not sitting here. I'm not Don Lemon. I'm not the person who has no type of like, oh, okay, I'm just sitting. No, I always told people, hey, I am not a street nigga. I've always thought street niggas were stupid. I always thought that people who did crime should just go to jail. You're not going to get me to sit here and identify with those guys when shit happens. If you are looking for that type of commentary, like I'm not a gangbanger. If you're looking for that, that's why, people give me no credit for, I'm one of the people who have championed. You know what I mean? Champion. I've been so happy and champion other media personalities coming up that are different from me.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to hear your super tough guy? You want to hear your gang member, whatever? You're what? Go listen to that person. Go listen to that person. And I have no problem with it. Because I think everybody knows that, bro. I've been doing this shit for over 10 years. Y'all know my DNA. Y'all know me. Like, I'm pretty sure some of y'all have watched me so much. Y'all could probably predict how I would think about something or react. So I can't cosplay as something I'm not. But I also understand you might want to hear the other opinion. So because I can't be like some people could do that, they could be the gangster, the punk, the nerd, the law-abiding citizen, the fake tough guy, the homo thug. I could only be me. So I tell you, go get other people's opinions. Joe Budden's in a different demographic than me. He's an artist. He has a different background. I want y'all to go. Y'all should listen to me and him. You're gonna hear different things from Act. You're gonna hear different things from Joe. I'm not trying to give you a Joe Budden perspective. Not Joe. The people who try to give you everything is because they're desperate for you to accept them. At this point, I think if you've watched me, you know who Akademiks is.
Being very aware that that's how it comes across.
Oh, okay.
But the bad part about it is, and I'm glad you said that, is Drake is being used as a shield to what the real conversation is lying underneath, which it is culture people versus numbers people. It's not really about Drake for me.
That was I watched this podcast, and this is why Joe Budden is amazing. Because him throwing out that point is exactly the conversation we've been having. Like I've watched certain idiots on Twitter like, yo, you know why Drake lost? It's because he's aligning himself with bozos like Akademiks or whatever. Hey, Joe is speaking to exactly what it is, right? Yo, put it like this. And I mean, it goes along with everything we've seen. My platform was a platform that the bathroom seemed to operate on. We're doing ridiculous numbers. But when it comes to hip hop media, I usually do usually above average. Anyway, Drake aligns himself with streamers who are popular. Me,
we seem to be one of the more popular media members. You're gonna see popular numbers. And then Kendrick, his angle was fuck the numbers and fuck the guys who deal with the numbers. Even though we're not talking about strategy. Let's do culture. So that was the conversation. And that's been a conversation that's bigger than Drake. And I'm telling you, me and Joe, I think about second episode or maybe even first episode of Everyday Struggle, we argued about this.
He was just the person on the cross.
Let me ask you, but do you think any person that gets to a certain level of success, that's going to be the knock at some point?
No, I think we're conflating things.
You think he came out the gate looking for numbers?
I couldn't say. Gotcha. I couldn't say. He was blessed enough to get him from the gate.
True.
Like he.
Okay, so I'll stop that there. If you guys would like, you guys can go on the podcast. Episode 736. It's called Only That. So I agree with that. There, we're not going to keep dragging the Drake thing because we got much more to get to. Or drinking the I agree with that point, right? And we are kind of at like this interesting fork in the road where I feel like the people who have been tweeting at me for like 10 years is like, you know, like every time I tweet out first week numbers, they're like, yo, but you're not covering this guy and he's like super cultural. And I usually just say, yeah, he could be super cultural, but if nobody's consuming this shit, like, that doesn't even fucking matter. But then we get the perfect mix. Right? Super cultural, super, no, he's pretty good with numbers as well. It's a whole different beast. And that's the conversation, you know, we're going to get. So I don't want to rehash it to death, but yeah, I think 100% Drake when it comes to what Drake didn't show this whole valley was a understanding of the cultural aspect that Kendrick right showing us for. And your guess would be as good as mine why he did. But I think he was like, you know what, I'm not gonna play defense to your angle. I have my own angle. And my own angle is that you're disgruntled MC or whatever that's just not popular. So that became me. But I do believe we're always in a
thing.
Yeah, majority of hip hop is not black at all. I don't know why y'all keep
And
thinking.
this controlling, you could never get it. Ever. If this was the 80s and 90s, I think Drake is out of here.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that now. These days, Drake has, first of all, these people are the majority of hip hop. They're not there's a loud minority that's not them, but they're the majority. Drake got all of them. They will never sit there and be like, nah, nigga, you a freaky ass nigga, you a colonizer, I ain't about to dance, I ain't about to fuck with your song. No, nigga, they're here. T-Tom, come on, they go crazy. That is the majority of hip hop. This is one of the reasons they be for me. They be like, yo, actually bringing a bunch of white kids to this shit. Bro, this is where hip hop has a problem in itself. Y'all existed for decades wanting to grow, and then when the growth became outside of the inner cities and went to festivals like this, and people who were non-black, y'all have this identity crisis where y'all hate it and want to take control of it, but y'all still want it to be big. If I personally believe if this was hip hop in the 90s, I definitely believe Drake out of here. We're in 2024, my nigga. When I go to a Drake concert, and trust me, ain't that much niggas up in there. And I went to a Kendrick concert too. Ain't that much niggas up in that bitch neither. I'm gonna tell you the truth. When you start commercializing hip hop, that you're performing in stadiums and arenas and you're pulling out 20-something thousand plus people, these are the people consuming hip hop. And I'm sorry, they just don't give a fuck enough for them to be like, oh, culturally, I just don't know if Drizzy is all the way in tune like how Kendrick seems like he's really authentic. And I don't think that, I think Drake did run to Atlanta to get a check balance. And I think he did, they don't give a fuck. They go here. So I've always said to the people who be hating me and shit like that, y'all gotta pick a struggle. The majority of niggas that was rappers in the 90s are broke. They didn't have jumbo jets. They didn't have $100 million houses. They didn't have none of this shit. Kendrick is buying $40 million cribs. You know how he's buying it? It's not because a bunch of black people support. It's a bunch of people who like the art of hip hop, but might not subscribe to the cultural codes of hip hop. So they're not gonna go with, oh damn, not like us is a cultural statement against Drake, so we're not gonna fuck with Drake no more. No, they're gonna be like, you know what they're gonna say? And I ain't gonna lie, Kendrick flamed Drake, but they're gonna go right back to listening to Drake. So that's why I keep saying you can't ever end it. To end Drake is trying to put hip hop back in the bottom. Hip hop is outside the bottom. The majority of hip hop fans, if you ask me in 2024, are Caucasian. Get mad about it all you want, but these rappers don't get to have jumbo jets. Y'all remember Method Man saying, yo, why all these niggas look rich? You know why they look rich? Because it's easy when hip hop is even your favorite, well, not favorite. Hip hop is your racist neighbor's daughter's favorite genre. Your racist neighbor's daughter and son all listen to hip hop. They like the music. They like the cool things about it. They like the fact that, Drake is talking shit in the way they could talk. They're not gonna be like, oh yeah, yo, you realize that the third verse of Not Like Us, Kendrick is talking and giving a slave history money?
Oh God.
And I'm not saying nothing wrong with it, but you think
that
time gives a fuck about once upon a time, all of us was in chains. Homie, no, only people who are black and on that code care about that. Everybody else is just waiting for they're waiting for a few lines. Probably a minor. They're waiting for they not like us. They're not like us. They're waiting for the freaky ass nigga here, 69. Like they don't give a fuck about like the real essence of the shit. Ain't
Um, I don't know. I guess we gotta wait and see, man. We gotta wait and see. We gotta wait and see.
And this has what I'm finna say has nothing to do with this for real, but I believe everybody's fake, bro. Like the fake shit, bro. It don't get to me because I get it. You feel me now? Of course, if you on some fake shit or whatever the case may be, I ain't finna look out or nothing like that. But I'm just saying I understand it. I get it. Niggas, everybody's fake due to the situation, due to what's going on, due to this, due to that, due to this. You feel me? It is what it is. Like it is what it is. Just the way of the game.
Them not knowing I stayed on you about this beef shit. Came after. So I and more than even not playing as if she thought her son was some saint, she showed that she was trying to get him to change his path. Now we have to be honest. Charles Jones II, Julio, was a grown family member in, that have mourned, maybe one of y'all relatives that passed away. And in mourning the relative, they don't acknowledge that the relative used to shoot at niggas, rob niggas, beat niggas up, do anything that could have contributed to their demise. All you hear is, why did you do this to my baby? Oh my God. And that's what, and you can't even blame him because loss and death is such a sudden and unexpected thing. It's with the loss of her son before he died. That's tough. She had to deal with ramifications that might happen before it happened because she was telling him to change his path and he was saying no. I don't want to be different. I don't want to de-escalate. I don't want to stop. I want to be this. So very, very sad. Very sad. So why y'all spamming? Is Bronny got drafted? What? Wait, do we have a, oh, he got drafted? Wait, how the fuck he got a jersey on already? Oh, there's, what the fuck? He got drafted? Ronnie and Ron was the same team. I'm gonna keep it with you. I think that's horrible. I don't think LeBron is prime no more. I think he got like 3 years left. I think Bronny, to keep it real, is not gonna make any significant impact. And I was having this argument about LeBron. And trust me, I love LeBron, and I want LeBron to break every stat because I'm tired of people that grab my trust me. I want to talk about LeBron because he played in the time that I was very engaged with basketball. But I'm gonna just be honest with you. This is what I told people. I said, listen, just like how LeBron won the lottery in terms of his DNA and genetic makeup, Bronny lost that lot. I think LeBron is extremely skilled, but the biggest thing that made LeBron is that he's 6'9" and he's built like a fucking Greek god. He could jump from the free throw line from day one. He was more athletic. He was just superior. Bro, his son looked like he could play LA Fitness.
Shout out to
like,
LeBron.
I'm sorry to tell you. Fuck LeBron in there. Ronnie gonna be on a team like passing out Gatorade, like just waving that flag. Like you know that thing on the bench. He's gonna be Thanasis, bro. Just keep it a bean. I'm not even hating, bro. Like I really want to root for him. I think Bronny would be a #1 pick, and this is what I'm saying. He's just a DNA fucked him. If Bronny was 6'8", built like LeBron when LeBron came in the league, he's going to win. Bro, that nigga, I think that nigga's shorter than motherfucking what do you call it again? What's that guy name? Damian Lillard. This nigga's like 6'1". Damian Lillard's like 6'3". And even Damian Lillard's short. Like the league is like a bunch of gargoyles running around, my nigga. You have Giannis who's like 7 foot. You have this Wimpin Banya nigga. You think it's like 7'9". Like, bro, like what the hell? Bro, Bronny, I'm not saying he's not a decent player, but bro, the days of players like him rocking is over with, man. So, kudos to LeBron getting his son on the same team. But for what? Like, for what? Here's my thing. And I'm kind of realistic with the league. LeBron ain't winning another ring. It's over.
What?
He's gonna.
I don't believe that. He's gonna win another ring.
You know when they're getting blown out by 40 by Denver? Because Denver's like their Achilles heel. Denver beats their ass like it's going to stop all the time. When they're getting blown out by 40, LeBron get in the game. Ronnie gonna get in there, run in there like his LA Fitness, shoot up a couple threes. He might hit 1 out of 4. He's never gonna be a starter. He's gonna be seen as a nepotism pick, which means that, to keep it real, because here's the thing. The Lakers don't believe in him. They believe in keeping LeBron. So you know what they're gonna do? They're not gonna develop him. And in 4 years, LeBron's out the league. So when LeBron's out the league and he got to fend for himself, he didn't have a lot of development. He didn't have a team that really believes in him. He's not going to have the valuable skill set. The nigga averaged 5 points. Like literally like 5 points. In college. Like 5 points a game in college, bro. Let's keep it. I'm glad he's drafted, but we all have to realize that this is just a bucket list, checklist thing for LeBron. And if anything, and also for the people who thought that LeBron was going to leave, I don't think he was going to leave. Yo, this nigga is making hundreds of millions.
Yeah, he ain't leaving us.
LA is the market that LeBron has to stay in because LeBron does all his business in LA. He makes the majority of his money away from basketball, from his ventures, and they're all in LA. He was never going to Charlotte to play with his son, but he has leverage still because he's arguably.
Don't forget, he was an MCB All-American 5-star recruit. That heart condition slowed him down. Give him a chance. Huge upside.
Yo, get the fucking computer talking.
Yeah.
Is that TTS? Bro, I did not turn TTS on. But I'm not hating on bro anymore. But I'm not hating on bro. I promise I'm not hating. Bro, I'm just realistic. I think I'm hating. All right, I'm gonna get somebody some basketball fish shit out. You gonna break it down. You gonna break it down. What? No way. No. Hold on. Where that nigga AJ at? No fucking way. No fucking way.
AK, how come you won't address why every rapper who slept with Ruby Rose underage has a song with Drake? The
Bro,
Game, 21, Travis and Cardi.
bro, I'm
Do you
about to turn
think
this shit
Virgil
off.
Feather
Nah,
clapped
I'm
together?
finna turn this bit off. Nah. What the fuck? Chat, you want me to? I'm gonna just keep it a beat. Okay. Yo, chat. One in the chat if you've been watching the stream this whole time. One in the chat. I need to see one in the chat right now. One in the chat right now. Quick. No fucking way. One in the chat. One in the chat. Bro, one in the chat, bro. Like, y'all taking too long. All right, okay. Oh, Twitch chat is quicker than YouTube chat.
Hey, Ike, you know this whole draft been trash though.
Nah, I hear it was. Is that nigga AJ here? That's that nigga doing. Hold on. Yo. Yeah. Wait, hold on real quick. Yo, chat. I'm gonna send him a voice message. I'm gonna send him a stream. Yo, so chat. If you've been watching this whole stream, so I said read the type one, right? Bro, what I said at the top of the stream, bro. What I done said at the top of the stream, I told you. I said, didn't I say this, chat? Let me see if y'all really been tapped in with the stream the whole time. The whole time. I just want to make sure y'all tapped in with the stream the whole time, because I don't want nobody who watched me for an hour. You gotta watch me for 7 hours, nigga. So remember I posted Pop Smoke Killer? And what I say chat, what I say, y'all tell me what I said. What did I say when I posted this? Please tell me what I said, chat. Please tell me what I said. Please tell me what I said. What I said. All right, some people saying it. Okay, some people are saying it. Okay, some people saying it. Okay. All right, bet. Bro, tell me how. I swear. 5 minutes ago, Adam gonna text me. I swear. Adam says, LOL.
AK, what do you think about Drake's 2 songs with Camila Cabello?
Yo.
Why is Lucian making Drake do features for Change Hop on pop records and rap for the life?
Yo.
Because his darkest secrets have come to light.
Yo. Hey. Bro, I don't know why my alerts are broken to like streamline. I'm about to fix it. I'm about to fix this shit. I don't want y'all to, like, with all due respect, I get on here, I get my rants on, I'll get on Discord and talk to y'all. I don't want y'all to send no TTS, nigga. This ain't whatever podcast, nigga. Like, what the hell? Nah, nigga, I don't need y'all niggas to be bumping it with a robot voice. Let me rock, nigga. Talking about Drake and Lucian, get out of here. Talking about Drake don't rap for no whites. Talking about. Fuck out of here. Anyway, back to what I'm saying. What's up? 5 minutes ago, Adam texted me. Remember what I told you? Adam says, LOL, what you pay this Pop Smoke killer? Drake? Hey, B, what the fuck? Then he said, they were supposed to do it with us, but started acting weird last minute. Wait, hold on. What? Wait, hold on. Remember, this is my last post on Instagram. Then he says, and I def ain't paying him if he does another interview first. Bro, did I just say? First of all, yo. So anyway, I responded to him. I said, stop it, nigga. I wouldn't interview him if he paid me. So Adam said, LOL, he faking. Then he sends me a screen.
I can't wait for the upcoming Drake stream with his friend Dr. Disrespect. I hear that they have a lot in common. He will probably do a podcast with Adam next 5 years.
Yo. Okay, I gotta turn that off. I'm gonna turn it off. Y'all troll me. So, yeah, y'all turn it. Okay. So he sends me a screenshot. He says, this is his manager. He says he's faking it then. Apparently, the dude's manager, Pop Smoke's killer manager, puts this post up on my page saying he cut his ankle monitor off and says, Akademiks interview on the way. I don't even want to put his manager. I mean, just don't follow them, bro. That's what I'm sure I'm not capping type shit. You know what I mean? Bro, look, bro, they put Akademiks interview on the way. What? No. So he says that's. So I gotta tell yo Adam. Hold on, I gotta. I'm gonna send Adam voice note sometime. Yo Adam, I'm on stream. Hell no, I'm not interviewing Pop Smoke Killer, bro. Like, bro, I love Pop Smoke, bro. That's not even my lane. I won't even do that. I'm gonna just be honest with you, like. Me personally, I couldn't feel good about putting $1 in the pocket of a dude who killed Pop Smoke. I get it, the story might be interesting and intriguing. I ain't telling you what to do, but me personally, I never talked to them. And I actually mentioned it on the stream. Yeah, I'm dead.
What do you mean by that? BRUSKI voice.
Yo. Oh, hold on. Wait. Oh, this shit got cut off. Hold on, I gotta send a message again. I gotta send a message to Adam. Wait. Yo, Adam. Yeah, bro. I'm 100% not doing no interview with Pop.
I'm finna stop reacting to this.
Like Possible's like cultural icon.
Yeah, I want to watch it. It's on Akademiks page. Y'all can go in there.
I'll be on the East Coast, nigga.
I might react to the rest of the stream later or whatever, but I need to upload some videos and stuff like that.
I have no interest in paying them. But I'm on the street, so because I was talking about it earlier. I was like, I hope Adam, we're glad that we're interviewing. I can't
tell you. Akademiks be doing this shit all day.
Me personally, I have no interest in the story. I'm not trying to.
I'm not watching his streams like this a lot anymore. Well, I won't say that. It's just I'm only gonna react to the clips that matter. You feel me? Rather than a whole stream. So make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe.
My nigga, imagine if I gave this nigga like 5 bands, 10 bands to do an interview, talking about how we killed. Drop it down.